Okay.
Hello, and welcome to Twin Cities Playtest, the show where we play some fun games and it's not really a test. I'm your online host, Dale, and your in-person host is...
I'm Mark.
Mark is here. He is dealing with all of the technical aspects of things, and I just hold the microphone. Also,
You'll be seeing a lot of Dale throughout the night, as is our custom, and I'll be like mousing around the event, like, keeping things on. But we'll also have games to play and testers here to test them.
and Steven over there, give a wave. Oh, and also coming to, we'll be here to help people find games and find players for their games. So, if everybody is ready, let's start.
Sure.
All right.
What?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
So, tonight we have a full lineup of games. First, we're going to stop at a game called Raising the Dead for Fun and Profit. And I have Justice here playing this game.
Hello. I'm playing the game.
Okay, so do you want to tell me what you are doing and what those symbols are that you seem to be matching up?
Okay, so very quickly, I'm matching up all these different symbols to kind of handle how I'm attacking my opponent over there.
Okay.
So I'm still figuring out like if there's a benefit to... I imagine there's a benefit to how much I send over. I don't know if there's you know what? There probably is a benefit to what I'm sending over in terms of each of these things.
So tell me what you think those white things are that you are matching.
I kind of want to say skeleton, bow, and arrow. That's like kind of what I'm seeing.
You know that this is going to go back directly to the artist, so they want your feedback so they know.
No, like what I'm seeing there is a bone and then kind of an arrow. But I'm not entirely sure, but in terms of like the color scheme, that's what I would assume.
What are those?
This I'm not entirely sure, and I think that's partially because like I'm seeing that I'm sending different kind of sizes of the army based on how much I'm able to get into a combo here. And I imagine each of those kind of correspond to those different kind of units. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. Yeah, and then I think I'm just trying to kind of... Okay. I feel like I'm understanding the strategy here a little bit more too.
Yeah, apparently you are, because you just won.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Is it useful to read any text for the stream?
You do what you want. I just click through. I click through things because I am emulating the average player who doesn't read.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give it a read. The air vibrates with eldritch power. A large stone slab pierces the ground, tapping into unknown potential below. Accessing this flow of magic can be powerful, but often comes with unforeseen costs.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. I suffer. Okay. This seems like a boss. Okay, because a zombie joins the enemy force. Okay. So those are the big guys, and those correspond to these?
I call those bacons. You call them...
It's the big green guys. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I feel good about that.
So I gotcha.
Okay, what do you think those...
Which ones? These kind of bouldery?
The brown ones. Yeah.
I don't know, because I didn't get anything summoned there.
Oh.
So that was a big loss for me, but I kind of got a question mark going there, so that's cool. Okay. I feel like this could be... Okay. And that's turn count? Okay.
Figured out what the green jewel is.
Nice. Okay. That felt good. And I got a new relic.
Ooh, an outlaw sand. I don't know what that is or what it
It's
does.
like a place of rest. A campfire. Tile chance. Okay. I like the big guys.
Ice cream poops.
I know that we get the big guys with that one. Oh. Okay. I like the blood. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spent all my effort, but I'm gonna do it. I feel like I'm pretty good on health, but why not? You never know with these games. They'll throw something mean at you.
No, you don't.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Now I need to summon something.
Oh, like some bone people?
A singular bone person. Do your best. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, some might call them skeletons. I'll call them bone.
I like bone people.
Oh, and you have eyes, and I'm gonna go with worms, but I feel like there was some other name for it when you.
Oh, and that's also like an interesting tactical thing because now there's more stuff on my board.
It's hard to match up with like.
Yeah, let's go. I'm wondering how much the Stevis played Battle Chef Brigade. That's my question. Have you played Battle Chef Brigade?
No.
They similarly use the kind of the matching, and this you can match 3. Okay, well we've got match 3, but it feels like you want to match 4. But Battle Chef Brigade is a very good like remix of that mechanic. But this packs it into a little bit more of a Slay the Spire roguelike.
I'm just waiting for you to get some eyeballs because I want to see what they do.
I feel like I really need to like get some stuff cleared to make this easier.
I'm gonna go with 3 worms.
3 worms. We can give those a try. I just
They
because
did nothing.
yeah, because it seems like you got to get 4 to summon something. It's kind of. But I got 4 of the gravestones there, and it didn't. So there's one. Let's see. I'm a little worried now that I have the eyes, because the eyes and the worms are a little bit rarer. Well, that was a 3! The big guy's doing pretty good, considering he's alone there. Alright. Can I get the eyes out? No, not yet.
Purple and great. And so the way this game works is that
The bacon guys. So is the green bacon guy better than all the skeleton guys?
It feels like they might have more health but a slower DPS, essentially, is my read. Oh dear. Okay, we got 2. I don't think I'm gonna win this one though.
so that was the goal with this game. So
Let's.
it seemed like there's a lot of stuff like
I want to see more of the worms. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. We got the eyes. Okay, there's a hand. I like that.
It's like a hand with an eye.
Please do well, hand. Carry. Whoa. Okay.
I like the eye.
I'm a little worried though, because it looks like we may be getting some new units.
Yes, exactly. So it's supposed to be X plus 1 until you get
Okay,
to
that's a good one.
6, 7. Okay, so we all play with the shared deck, and
No.
this game, everybody starts with the hand side of 5 to start. This is just for example. I'm going to say
Oh, you got a worm guy. That's what they are.
Okay. Let's see.
look at the cards. You can even face up.
Well, that was a good one, I think. Okay. And so the worms summon the archers.
Gold card right here.
Oh, let's go! The comeback. I appreciate it.
This is a base
All right, I need that rest.
They got white here and gold face down.
Sure.
So the goal of the game is the cards that match
job.
color. And at the end of the game, anything that's
Is this like the boss battle? Is this the?
anything that does match doesn't count.
Yeah. To me, that looks like very important end.
So that's
Okay, let's see this. I feel good about that. And then, okay.
Got like 5 eyeballs together.
We'll see. I'm like wondering if there's any kind of like caching, like if you get a successful match with. I would imagine it doesn't carry into the next turn, but that's the question on my brain.
What I don't understand is the health bars, because like it looks like you're at 21 out of 100. So did that carry over from last time?
Yeah, so the health carries over each like level you go through on the tree, it looks like. And so you can recover it with some of those other events. Okay.
Because your health is not very good right now.
Not good. I took a major beating in the last one. Okay, this is. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's not good.
Still have 8, though.
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
I just have yeah.
I'm going to sit down so I'm not blocking some views. All right. Okay. Thank you. This is a less comfortable couch than I'm used to. Oh, you got some blood, man.
I guess I should try the blood.
You only have 2 bloods, though. You're not going to get anything. Don't do that.
That might not.
You're going to get some worms. You also have a skull.
There is a skull. You're right.
Wonder what that does.
I don't let's see here.
But yeah, finally, make sure to have space.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Wait, you have no more skulls.
There. I mean, I still don't know what these do.
Okay, so I know from previous playtests of this that those are clumps of dirt, but I call them ice cream poos.
Okay, it looks like maybe it spawned the green guy. No!
Oh, you have half a thing
I
left?
have half health. Half health.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what are you gonna do
I
now?
don't know. I don't know if I can. If this is a clutch or kick scenario, I think I might get kicked, unfortunately. Oh,
Oh, look at all those
I feel good
bones.
about those.
I kind of do that kind of fast.
That's not going to be enough. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think your lava pool
No.
has no more health
I
left.
feel good about making it to the end of the first thing of the campaign.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. How do you normally play Tetris 2? Has this title been played?
On this title, this has changed a lot.
Okay.
So I would say that in the past there were only the 4 main things,
Okay.
and it was more like real time.
Okay.
And I think now I'm doubting myself.
I mean, we can talk to Ben.
We can talk to Mr. Ben Burns. Yeah, and I never could figure out what the relationship from the bottom and the top was because I was continuously like trying to rush to do bottom stuff
Okay. Yeah.
that I didn't really see the top. So like the fact that you got that's spawning the people on the top and
Yeah.
what's going on was probably really helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like one tweak that could help quickly is like if they. I'm kind of curious, but I'm like trying to see where the animation goes here, because if the animation went to the icons for the characters, I feel like that might be a way to help connect it to your kind of building up.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Look at all those bacons.
I feel like also ideally probably hold off on getting access to all the other upgrades.
You hear that, Ben Burns? Somebody's going to buy all the stuff immediately.
Yeah, and I did.
And it's this guy.
It's me. It's me. I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna be like, I want them all. And
Why do I need to save my money?
I
don't. Why would you not buy the blood and the eyeball and the skull?
Yeah. And then I remembered I was playing a game that has some Bejeweled mechanics, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta match stuff. Okay, I see. I like the flesh guys.
Okay, now we know they're flesh and not bacons.
Let's go all in the flesh guys.
Oh, you got a pretty good thing. Okay, now there are like glowing bones in there, right?
There what?
Glowing bones?
There is this glowing bone. I mean, let's even though I just weakened the bone core, let's get the bone core out here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. All right.
Yeah.
And we got one more turn here. Okay.
I'm gonna sneak by. So, there are 5.
I feel good about that one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you have like way more guys.
Yeah, and
And you're only battling a thing that has 15 health.
yeah, they're
Damn.
we're
And you earned some ecto, whatever that is.
we got current,
Oh, it's that our currency.
yeah for the tile evolution, but I'm staying away from that. Yeah, and we're gonna go try going flesh core.
Okay, we're going flesh core.
I feel like I'm making my way through this much faster this time.
Because there's more matches to be had.
There are more matches. I feel like I have a better understanding of what I'm doing.
That's good.
Warning. So
Okay.
we do wrap ups and final thoughts.
All right. Okay, I have just been given the 5-minute warning by my co-host, Mark. He says, wrap it up and do final thoughts. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got a big guy.
A really big guy. I like that guy. As a fan of named characters in video games, I kind of wish that if we got them that big, that they got a random name. Like,
Okay.
this is big guy,
Yeah.
fleshy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fleshy baby.
Fleshy the zombie. Okay, what other thoughts do you have? You like this game? You don't like this?
I'm enjoying it. I think that for a player who maybe is less familiar with these types of games, especially because this kind of blends like the matching that was a lot more popular on like mobile recently.
Yep.
And then also kind of RTS mechanics if you want to have these big kind of clashing battles. I don't
With
know the best-
giant flesh guys?
Yeah, and I don't necessarily know the best way to tutorialize it depending on like how quickly you want players to get into the game, but that's probably the thing that I would be looking for is just like having a better connection of what I'm doing here, especially in terms of the tiles that I don't know what they do yet.
Yeah. Okay, so can we stop here? Nope, you can't. Go return to map. Okay, so so there are symbols on this board. What? Okay, so there's obviously, I'm going to go with obviously skulls.
Yeah. We
Okay.
got the skulls.
Okay, there's some green towers.
The green towers, they give like a perk and a debuff, it seems like. Yeah, and there was another kind of tower too that also had a perk and a debuff, if I remember correctly too.
Okay, there are campfires.
Yep, and those are just like rest and buy procurement sites.
Okay. There are skulls with devil horns on them.
Those seem like they're really mean. Those are the harder ones, I'm gonna guess.
And then there are, I'm going to call them dolphins, but I suspect they're flags.
Yeah, these flags. So I just clicked on one, so I should remember what it did. I don't remember what it did off the top of my head.
And then also in the upper right, I see I'm going to go with a shovel and some dirt.
Yeah, this one. which I would guess is like the relic mechanic that I got one last game, but I didn't fully get to utilize it or understand it yet. So I'm guessing that this is where you get a relic.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much for I want to be like playing with me, but you weren't really playing with me. You were just talking to me.
On the couch, you were interviewing.
I was sitting on this folding chair that is not as comfy as
I allowed you to focus on
and you
talking to the crowd.
yeah. Well, and have a good time playing some more. I'm going to switch now, and we're heading over to Dungeons and Ducklings. I'm going to look for a thumbs up from Mark because I just pretended like I knew what I was doing. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
I want to give you the heads up that we're well, every game is being streamed all the time, but we're kind of focusing on this one right now. So, can you tell me your name?
I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan. What are you playing?
This is Dungeons and Ducklings.
So, are you playing a duckling, or are you playing the big? I'm gonna go with Mother Wizard Duck.
Yeah, the mother duck. I'm currently the wizard class.
Oh, and is that a garden gnome I see?
I'm sorry, a garden what?
A garden gnome?
Yeah, looks like it.
Those are garden gnomes. Yeah, they naturally run away from you. If you catch one, it's a bunch of points.
Oh, dang!
Don't skim it. So
Okay.
they freak out when you get close.
Oh no.
Oh, what is that thing? Garden gnome. Oh, they're very scared.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, and there's some. I'm gonna go with ghosts. Oh,
Okay, well, I'm down to just myself.
Just the mother duck.
Just another duck.
Okay.
We streaming on Twitch or where are we streaming this?
just YouTube.
YouTube? Okay.
Yep. So then the developers can watch it later, and then they can be like, "Oh, I totally love that they got the mechanics of this game, and they love my wizard hat, and knew what the garden gnomes did."
Oh.
Classic Pac-Man.
Oh, nice. Oh, God.
There are secrets.
The red ones are challenge rooms.
Challenge rooms, yeah.
Okay.
Supposed to catch those.
I'm trying, Nate. Oh no.
Those things have mean
Get your
teeth.
attack just in time.
There we go. Okay,
Challenge
collect
collects
all
all
the
dots.
dots.
So this room gives you and the enemies a speed boost. So you gotta navigate past that.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, didn't get my attack off in time. You want to, Nate? Or we have. Yeah, you're good. All right.
So after every run, it brings you to the store.
Oh, you get the
if you wanna,
shop?
yeah,
Yeah,
buy
okay.
some things. Check it out.
All right.
So there's this is not the most up-to-date build, and the some of the store is a little glitchy, but the attack area will be a nice one to look at since you got a lot of coins now.
Sure. We got the attack meter.
Spacebar, yeah.
Okay.
Double attack's pretty big. You can charge up 2 attacks.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
So, John, is this your game?
This is my game. Yes.
Oh, how long have you been working on it?
I've been working on this game since January of this year, so it's been all year so far.
Okay, but that's still not like 7 years. That's like 1 year.
Correct. Yeah. I'm not at that 7-year limit yet.
Yeah, you're doing great. So what inspired this game?
The big inspiration is that I was hanging out with some buddies and we were playing Pac-Man, and one of our friends' dads come, who never plays video games. He gets on Pac-Man, destroys all of our high scores one try.
Dang.
And it's just like older generation, these games like Pac-Man, Dig Dug, these classics are just like in them forever. And so I wanted to modernize a couple old games and make the controls just as simple. And my goal is like, hopefully my dad could play this game and not be completely confused and devastated. So we'll see though.
So did you pick ducks because they're yellow like Pac-Man and his girlfriend Ms. Pac-Man?
Yeah, originally it was Dungeons and Doggos, and I had dogs. And then I did one duck, and I was like, this is the yellow for Pac-Man. Ducks are easier for me as a beginner artist to draw, so I was like, all right, it's a little cuter, my ducks than my dogs. So I went with the ducks. I love it. That's a great duck, yeah.
It's an okay duck for everybody who can't see. Just an okay duck. I put it on.
These little guys right here.
Those guys are pretty cute because they're all pixely and they look like a mixture of a ghost and a duck because they look like they're trying to scare you.
And I think like long term, making this more into a roguelite, adding bosses, adding upgrades as the run goes on. And in my head, I got a little story of a mama duck just trying to get her ducklings out of a sewer while there's an evil lich involved too. This mama duck has no idea of his plots, and her just escaping with her kids kind of ruins the whole lich's plans.
I love that. Okay, so he just picked up I'm going to call it a bouncing blob cube.
A bouncing what?
Bouncing block cube.
Blob cube.
Oh, that's my take on having cherries or bananas, and I tried to theme it all after food ducks would eat. So those are beans. We got a piece of bread, a loaf of bread, a cracker.
And then you got the, I'm going to call it, there's alien guys. The green alien guys.
Okay, we got, I'm trying to theme it after Dungeons and Dragons. So we got zombies, ghosts, shield knights, slimes, the classic slime.
Okay, so really this is the sewer to a castle and not just a modern sewer where you would find, Ninja Turtles. This is your classic castle sewer.
Classic fantasy sewer. It's got to be in every game. Oh, you are crushing it right now. The double attack buildup, yeah.
Yeah, like he recommended that I do that for the build.
You recommend the double attack?
Yeah.
Of course. I want to see it. There's a part, we'll see if you get to it, coming up that kind of turns everything on its head. If you, there's a cracker right there.
I don't know if I can get it. Oh gosh, no attacks. All right, gotta get creative here. Oh boy.
Oh, you got hit once. It's fine. Oh no.
Oh no, you lost your other duckling.
There we go. All right, still in it.
Break free. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, turn right.
Okay.
The whole maze now shifts going right.
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
god.
nice. Woo. So now the darkness is going to chase you from the left side of the screen.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of duck treats. You got loaves of bread, seeds.
They are loaves of bread.
And one thing with these shield knights, you hit them from any direction besides the shield. You take.
Yeah, I do like that when you die, you collapse into a bunch of feathers. All right, new player. Dan is out. Okay, what's your name?
Nate.
Okay, so Nate is an experienced player playing on hard for the first time.
I'm gonna guide you to buy some things. Oh, never mind. Too late.
I'm too good.
Too good. I love it.
No, he was better than me. This is my second time, so.
Nate's a professional speedrunner.
We're looking for great things from Nate.
All this pressure now, and I'm not as good. But I'll try. Good old college try.
That bread had a bite taken out.
It gives a character. I think ducks will eat anything. Is what you're saying.
Didn't go for that other ghost.
What's the bread do again?
Just points for now.
Is there anything that gives you more lives?
Not mid-run, no.
Like you can't just pick up an egg and hatch it and make it be your duckling.
Not yet, but hopefully in the future, maybe. That's a great idea.
Or like point thresholds for lives.
Yeah, like classic Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just pick up an egg. It turns out to be a chicken egg. Now you got a chick with you.
RNG Eggs. Nice. That'll be like your treasure chest, right?
Exactly.
And like souls or whatever.
Well, we're getting blue eggs now, Nate. For our chickens.
You have chickens with blue eggs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had no idea they could be blue.
Well, it's a specific breed that lays blue eggs. Yeah.
So one thing to know with Pac-Man enemy AI is they cannot instantly turn around the other way. So with gnomes, you kind of want to lure them into. So
Get up.
Exactly.
Get up.
There you go.
Ah.
Well, you can do it.
On the Diva channel.
Yeah.
How much for crackers?
So scary. Scary.
No. Last two lives, right?
That's an invisibility.
Huge through on that side. I love it. Yeah.
I did play Burger Time a lot.
You're invincible while you blink.
Yeah. Do you get points for killing the knights from behind?
It's too many gnomes.
You get points for what?
Killing the knights from behind. Oh, you're just a pile of feathers.
Can we see developer run?
Oh, sure.
Oh, it's a challenge.
Yeah, kill screen. We want to see the kill. Is there a kill screen?
Like a game mode stream?
No, like where you.
A win?
Loop.
Yeah, you override
I
the.
suppose if it's a test build now, maybe you aren't just that's by design.
You did it as a secret.
It
Like
goes-
the whole Pac-Man.
I like that. Right now, it goes forever. In development, yeah. Early
Wait,
development. I would
how
say.
come you don't have a wizard hat?
Oh, what?
A wizard hat. You have.
Oh, I switched class to the fighter class because it provides you options to escape. For example, you can destroy walls. So if you get
Whoa.
trapped, you bust your way through. This is in Game Maker 2, which uses kind of a version of C# for their language.
Yeah, that kind of nice for that.
So how many classes are there?
How many what?
How many classes? There's
Right now there's only 3, but my plan is to add 1 class for every Dungeons and Dragons class. So I got the fighter, the rogue, and the wizard right now. I got ideas for the barbarian and the ranger, who's going to shoot feathers forward at people.
I don't know how you're gonna make a barbarian, but that's
My
okay.
idea for barbarian is maybe like charging forward and busting through walls and hitting anybody you charge into.
But what is the hat?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Is it like a cow catcher on a train?
I was thinking maybe I'd go like Kratos and he has got the red scar across his face like God of War or something along those lines.
I got this scar from running into people too hard. Yeah, that is really helpful to just be able to cut through walls.
Indeed. And it's also helpful knowing the enemy's AI. Like I know, oh dang. Like all zombies, they just get to the bottom as fast as possible. So if they're already going down, you
They
can just
won't
avoid that
chase
going
you.
Here
Go
we
to the left.
That's right.
There is a. It's a gnome. Get the gnome.
Probably will not happen.
No, probably.
So I would say right now that this class is overpowered, and you should add a wizard who can make walls disappear.
That's the guy that was.
And my philosophy on overpowered is to never debuff and to maybe add more enemies to make a challenge or make it because it's fun destroying walls and going through it. I don't want to take that away.
Yeah, I think you just got to add that to the wizard. Some magic wall disappearing.
I know.
But yeah,
Dan's back on.
a little broken.
So Dan's playing. He's gonna get on the leaderboard.
Test it out. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, well, let's see.
I got test 7.
Whoa, test.
Woo! Okay.
Spacebar, there we go. Okay. Every trinket they broke available to me.
No, I'm good. What is he going to pick? Wise Wizard Duck? Rogue Duck?
Wizard was the magic missile, yeah. And it homes on to enemies. For this one, I'd recommend Quack.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I think we're all loaded up.
All the way down and then spacebar.
Oh dang, he's got a Bill mask.
Yeah.
I was me? Oh, man.
Me?
I think he said he thought it.
Oh yeah, because I won the challenger. That's
Yeah.
I think it's a solid 10,000.
Yeah.
Now, was that inspired at all by the Donkey Kong Country? They have like they have the time rings in that as well.
Exactly, yeah. In part of my mind, I'm a little broken on like, part of me wants those challenge rooms to be like Warrior, where it's these tiny 10 to 5
And
seconds
it's
mini
really,
games.
really
yeah.
frantic. Yeah.
And it's just frantic,
Yeah,
quick,
that'd be
and you
awesome.
upgrade your equipment if you pass. Alright, Rogue Power is also, combined with the invincibility, is pretty overpowered in my opinion, because you can jump dot to dot. The second your blinking's gone, go invisible, you're invincible for a while again. So it's something I gotta consider.
Yeah.
Balancing some cookies.
So do you have a boss?
That's my goal for the end of next month, to have a boss ready to go, to have some upgrades in there. On my current build, I did fix the store so where it works correctly and all of the items are available to buy.
Oh, nice.
But
Not just item 7.
Oh boy.
Whoa, that's a room full of enemies. Oh. Ah. Good old fashioned smoke bomb.
So how many bosses do you think you're gonna
That's a great question. I think for me to want to go forward shipping the game, I want 3 bosses at least. But, you know, I'd love more and more and more, obviously. I think end game goal is 3 different environments where the wall art changes. You're going from the sewers into the castle more and then maybe to the top. And each biome or environment will have its own boss.
Like it.
I guess I'll go on forever. I can have like an end game.
Anybody else? Card game?
Yeah, let's see.
Card game? No. Yes. Oh.
I do like how it changes, like
We're about to start it. Yeah.
kind of add a different thing, but-
The fun glitch that I ran into was I used to have it also be able to go down again.
Oh, that's cool.
But one time the map randomly went around and then came back down into itself.
Oh no.
Infinite loop.
Did I go face down in front of you? Stand on me, discuss that question.
Eating so many dots. Cracker! Run away.
Yeah, you got the upgrade to do it there.
Right now, you are permanently in attack mode.
Oh, hey, awesome.
That's what it seems like. So you really gotta go destroy all enemies, 35 seconds.
Oh, are you really think Switch or any of that?
My goal is PC, Switch, and mobile because I just swipes I think for attacks or and then tap for attack. So simple controls. I'm trying to keep it. We can still go on mobile.
Does Game Maker support mobile?
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is a wall that's a slightly different color.
What engine are you using?
Which I don't. It's a lot of work. But it's good if you get it going.
I know my next engine's gonna be Godot for my next game.
Is yours 3D and it's like to be photorealistic or something?
It's not photorealistic.
But a high oh, okay.
But-
Still fairly high level of graphics.
Yeah.
Woo, nice call.
It's good for photorealistic.
There we go. Go. Gotta get the bread.
So I know my next enemies I'm gonna add are bats that fly in over walls and wizards that shoot a spell that slowly moves at you.
Oh, nice. That'll be tough. Oh boy.
I think right now the player can get very powerful very quickly, so I need some sort of balance on the enemy's ends.
So, I guess it's all the AI. I mean, how did you come up with the AI patterns?
Originally, it started with me mimicking the Pac-Man AI, where the yellow ghost, if it gets close to you, it's scared, runs away, it's shot.
Catch the gnome. Okay.
So I kind of based the gnomes off that, but to the extreme. Like, they can't even hurt you. They'll always run away. But a lot of them were just, ideas I came up with, like the Shield Knight. You bounce off the front of the shield, and just anything.
Nice job.
Formula.
Yeah, now he's gonna.
There we
he
go.
got the highest score.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's thrown Nate.
Well, you got the glitch. So.
True. I did. We need to put an asterisk next to my high score. What's the Sauce King from King of Kong again? Billy, whatever his name is. Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell.
Billy Mitchell of this game. But that'd be actually cheating.
Yeah, that's true. He was like intentionally cheating. I just discovered a bug. So.
It kind of looks like Gauntlet or something.
I think what I was really trying to do is combine themes of Dungeons and Dragons with Pac-Man. I'd say a big inspiration would be
Ooh, got another
trying to
one.
think of some roguelikes that I really got obsessed with while I've been making this. Dave the Diver is actually kind of an inspiration. Of course, the classics like Rogue Legacy. I see a lot of roguelikes that are mostly platformers or like shooters, and I've just never seen a Pac-Man style roguelike, so I wanted to see if the two could be blended together.
I don't think I'm gonna get it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
There we go.
2 seconds left.
you guys hurt you? They just bump
They
you.
can't hurt you, they only put up together.
Oh, okay.
So how many more regular enemies are you gonna add? It's gonna be level based. You have different enemies.
I know at least 3 more I want to add: an archer, a mage, and bats that fly in over walls. So we'll see how chaotic it gets with that. I know I got a limit, like how many gnomes appear. I think there should only be 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah, you have a lot of gnomes in there, but you also have a lot of zombie things.
I've been working on this since January, so yeah, not that long. In terms of game making, yeah, not that long.
So are the number of classes gonna stay the same, or are you gonna add more?
I'm definitely gonna add more. My goal is to get every class that's in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, which, hopefully just the main player and not all the extra ones.
Sounds like you're needing a strategy guide for this game.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, is Prima still in business? Got any challenge rooms coming up?
I'm getting.
I missed it. I just missed it.
Like, I'm getting bored. Give me a challenge.
So right now those challenge rooms, basically there's only one for each direction because I just wanted to get the system in place. But that's a big goal of mine to have,
Oh.
Gonna be tough to.
You're gonna be tough to beat. For sure. Am I going to have to try? Because I'm going to be really bad at
Go
this.
for it. Go.
Actually, I want to reset the save file here.
Okay, so then I can.
Okay, we gotta record the next score.
Set it. Perfect. Okay, yep, it's reset. So just WASD and spacebar and escape. So this menu's a little confusing. Go all the way down. One more. There we go. Now you can start. Spacebar. So right now you're just a duck with one life. Your attack is very weak. Just a chill duck. Just mama duck by yourself. Your attack just kills something that's immediately right next to you. Oh no!
I have it here. Do you want to come here and hold it next to me?
No.
I would call you Mike Stand. There was one floating around, but I didn't grab it this week. Okay, I'll do this.
All right, so now
Okay,
I
if
would
I
say
lose, it's
my
just-
recommendation would be to buy a
Oh,
and a duckling.
Oh, sure, yeah. I can come over to the.
You don't get the money for this.
okay. How do I?
Escape.
Okay.
My goal was all left hands to get it all in
Ah.
one hand.
I want that. Yeah, and I'm just like, I want to use my.
I'd say escape one more time.
No, I want a pointed cap.
Oh, okay. Yep, definitely. Spacebar.
Oh, escape.
Oh, you could buy a trinket. Oh, that's a great one.
Okay. Okay. Nope, I just escaped when I was supposed to be. Okay.
Okay, so this is where you pick your gear before you hit start.
Okay. I want a fighter gun. Now I see.
For trinket, you do get the magnet one now. And this helps you make money.
Okay.
I don't think you have anything else.
Okay, so I think I tend to hit escape a lot. So I would say it might be helpful to just, instead of escape, make it a left arrow to get
I
out.
actually got that same feedback. So
All right.
Go right, and I was hitting right, and it wasn't going.
Okay, let's start the game. Let's go lose the game. Oh, yeah. I like that there's no enemy so far. Doing great. Got the big one. Oh, that's a magnet.
Oh yeah, you get the magnet trinket.
I got it. I understand. Here's another one.
Yeah, so trinkets activate anytime you collect those power dots.
Ah, ha,
There we go.
ha.
1 point.
Ah!
Ah!
I am not used. Okay. Okay, let's get this duckling. I can afford
I
that,
base
right?
these. I used to make game. Well, I still make.
I used to make games.
Yeah,
You still
all my
make.
previous games were just for close friends, and I would.
Yeah.
My last game featured all my friends' cats in them as playable.
Oh, I
characters.
like that.
So this one here, this is my cat that I got after I made my last game. He's still a kitten.
Oh, what's his name?
His name's Akira.
Aw.
And then over here is my buddy's dog, Buggy.
Oh.
Corner. My friend owns a coffee shop in Minneapolis, Segway Cafe. And his dog loves to go to the coffee shop and has his little red chair in the background.
Okay. Now I'm gonna confirm. Wait, confirm.
You are good. So
Can
to get out of here, you just hit escape twice.
Okay, that makes me nervous. Hitting escape all those times.
Yep, gotta change it up. So spacebar right away.
Oh, oh. Start game. How do I get to start game?
All the way down to the bottom.
Oh, like that. Okay, so question.
Yes.
Are you left-handed?
I'm not left-handed, no.
I want to blame that on being why I'm so bad at this.
I think, maybe it's that gamer brain of mine where I'm like, everybody knows WASD and uses their
Yeah.
left hand for all that stuff.
No, I always use the arrow keys for that.
Interesting. So I
Whoa!
definitely have to adjust this to be one all on
I have
right
no
hand as well.
attack. Yeah, they have. Okay. I want that.
Yeah.
I want. Nope, I can't afford that. Escape. I want. Nope, I already have that, and I already have a queen tap, but
Need 100.
I don't have that. Okay, escape. Escape. Now it goes here. Yeah, I would say. That's confusing because it feels. Oh, wait. Is that where I like put on the stuff that I got?
Yes, yep.
Do I have to buy my duckling back every time?
No, permanent upgrade.
Okay.
But I will say, in this build, it shows that you can buy it every time. But you already have it, I guarantee it.
Ah!
So now, okay.
No, I am definitely not great with the attack. Okay.
So don't buy the duckling again, but maybe a cloak, because you don't have any cloaks in the equipment section.
I don't know what that does, and I don't care.
Fair enough.
Oh, now I'm back. Okay, start again. Okay. Very bad at this. Okay.
You're doing great.
No, I'm not.
And you have to bring to the audience's attention. You're doing this with microphone in one hand, keyboard in the other.
Oh, thanks for saying that. That guy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Not good enough to ever. Yes!
All right, since this is a playtest, would you test arrow keys right hand for me in spacebar?
Oh,
Does it not? Does up not go?
no,
Okay,
it does go.
I was like, I swear I did that, but it was so many months ago.
Yeah. That's why I want to do that. Do. Working around. I'm going to pretend like I'm much better at this now, but I think it's not that much better. Oh, I missed some beans. What the heck is that? Is that a cookie?
This supposed to be a circular cracker in my
Oh.
art style, but yeah, it does look like a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, that sounds better to me. Whoa!
Yeah, when are you supposed to switch games?
I don't know. That's Mark's job.
Probably now. I would guess.
Yeah, I bet now. But hold on. I just got good at this game because now I can use
All right, that's
my
fine.
hand, right hand.
I'll
Ah!
do so you figure out when you want to do things.
Okay, I just died. Now it's time for me to switch games. Thank you, John.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. I'm pretending I'm moving on to the next game, and it's going to be Shattered Spirits. You know why? Because it's Halloween month or spooky season. Hi. Can I talk to you about what you're doing? What's your name?
Alicia?
Hi, I'm Dale. So you are playing Shattered. Oh no, I forgot the name of the game already. Let me go check the thing. Shattered Spirits. And Mark's totally not paying attention, is he? Hold on. Steven, will you get Mark to switch the feed?
Oh, you need Mark to switch the game? I'll go get
Yeah. Okay.
Am I supposed to be on this one?
Nope, you're good. It's Mark. So I'm gonna just watch you for a while and see if I can figure out what's going on, and then admit that I can't. Oh.
Not sure if it's something either.
Okay, that's cool. All right, now this game should be showing on the main part of the screen. Two people trying to figure out what is going on, and I have no idea. Oh, okay. So these are little Franklin, Felix. These are cute little characters that appear to be moving around a game board.
This is my game. Some level of ice that
I'm not seeing this one when I'm moving, so it's hard for me to know what they do.
Yeah, so is it okay?
This the jellyfish guy, not the guy I'm on. So
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I see the jellyfish guy now.
but that's the enemy. So I
Okay.
have these guys. Oh, there. Now I can click on them.
That's Sheldon.
it's all
Okay, so he can capture one person, but he can defend from any angle.
So I captured these two.
Okay.
This guy can do. This guy can capture one to the side, or he can defend diagonal. So he could defend these two spots that he's on right now.
Okay.
Well, this guy can do what? He can capture a straight line.
it's all need to substantialize.
When this goes behind me, we'll do play games.
Okay.
This guy can do what now? Capture only a single spot. He's not defending any of his own right now, so.
You guys are talking about StarCraft today? I never went to StarCraft, but it was my one competitive game.
Oh, no, this one.
Whole life.
I must have pressed on that other one, X10 one.
So you got see it for Space Star.
I'm not sure.
Space Star guy.
Guess I can only go this far.
Go down now, see that girl there. So we want to confirm one of those flags. Okay, let me just see it once. Oh, it's something I definitely got over. Yeah.
Defeat squishy little jellyfish. That's okay. You didn't know what you're doing. Okay. Oh, so you get to place your own pieces. So this feels a lot like chess, just because everything has their own like little patterns to it, but that's really how they can attack versus how they can move.
Yeah, they have differences in their offense and defense, which makes it a little confusing. But
it's a very pretty
And then
green.
the distance they can move is also.
So just for front game, basically.
So do you know if you can move onto the tiles that have trees on them, or are those blocked off?
I wish it would move on to the character that was being selected and show that. I have to click on it instead. So it's confusing because it's the last character that played is what's being shown.
Okay.
then
And
it
you'd
says it's
really
my
like
turn
to.
with this guy at the arrow.
Uh-huh.
It'd be nice if it automatically updated to select that character so you could see what their
Their
move
patterns
possible
are.
patterns are. That's where I was confused the first game.
Yeah. Well, to me, I find it very hard to understand which ones are your pieces versus which are your enemy's pieces because they're so similarly colored.
And what you brought is 2 extra levels. Which
I'm just leaving these guys to defend because they can defend so many squares. Right now I have 12. The opponent has 7. I have 10.
So is that the number of squares that you are actively
Yeah.
defending?
Yeah, so I have 10 squares, they have 7. This is the final turn. If I can just prevent them from taking more squares than me on this turn, I should win this one. This is
Ah.
see how right now it's highlighting the last one that moved, but it's this person's turn. So it'd be nice if it was just clicked on that automatically.
Yeah.
So I can capture like here, which will get these. Oh wait, they're defending this one. I can't defend that one anyways, so it doesn't help me. I'll get this. I'll change 2 squares. Then I'll defend. I'm just gonna defend these 4 again. Sitting on one that I should have changed that one. Let's see. I'll just defend these again. See, I have all those. I don't think you can get more than squares than me now. Yeah.
Victory!
So that's how it works. So I'm sure it gets harder.
Yeah. That's what I say.
Okay.
Like there are so many different tokens or pieces that I think that the real challenge to this game is knowing which does what.
I guess if the developer was watching this, the things that I thought were a little confusing. Well, it's not really a tutorial in here, but it does tell you to select the units.
Yep.
It's kind of, you can kind of get to see what, I don't know, there's a lot of text here which I'm not reading. I'm really just looking at the patterns.
Yep.
So I think it's fairly straightforward that they have the ability to capture these squares and defend these squares. What's a little bit unintuitive for me is that these trees occupy part of the game board which you can't play on. So
So you're essentially
They're not really
playing on
on
a
the board, I
smaller game board.
And sometimes it seemed like I couldn't go back to the first row, but maybe that was just out of my movement range or something. So I think it's a little confusing that the game board looks bigger because of this row and column of trees.
Even though those trees are
I don't know if you can
pretty
see
nice.
this corner here or not, but so that
Yeah.
seemed a little confusing. I mean, it highlights where I can place these, so that's good. And then just the other comment that I said before, which was that if I take my move now, I'll confirm that these are the ones I want. See, it says it's this person's turn, but this was the last one interacted with, so it's showing
The
showing
data for your little
updating to the one that's selected.
yeah.
That I gotta click on it. And sometimes when I already click capture and then I click on it to try to see their moves, I'll do it next turn. I'm gonna capture here. But now, see, it's not showing anything. And when I wanted to see what this one's moves could be, sometimes I already click capture. And then I clicked on my guy to see his moves. And then it captured that spot. It took my turn also.
Ah, gotcha.
Just because
But
I didn't realize.
Because yeah,
I've never
that-
seen the special button here before.
yeah.
So
That's-
that's just like an order of operations there is that if I... Well, that actually moved on to my third character and I didn't realize that turn also.
I don't know what's happening, but it's a pretty game.
It is a very pretty
See,
game.
right now it doesn't show any patterns, but
Yeah.
it shows this guy.
So it's
Now I
not.
haven't clicked capture or defense, so now if I click on him, it will show what his patterns are.
Uh-huh.
But if I would have clicked on capture first and gone out somewhere, then like right now, there's nothing shown. If I hit defend, and then I'm like, well, what can he defend? Because I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
And I click on him, well, then it's just gonna. It took my turn.
It takes the turn.
And I defended here and the one next to it, but
Okay, so
I
that
was really just clicking on him to try to see what the patterns were.
so
See,
more
now that's the last one I played, so it's showing his patterns, but it really is this person's turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I gotta click on him, and now I can see his patterns. That's the only part that was confusing. And there's a few little arrangement of the order of the buttons, and when you're clicking on these guys, it's critical to be able to see the pattern for the current character that's moving, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree. So there's some programming things that could
No,
be
I like it. I haven't seen a game like this before. I think the pointer control to select your characters is good. Probably using some kind of coordinate system to just, if I'm in this block, it doesn't matter if I actually clicked on the animation of the character or not. Would be my guess. I like the showing that the cells they defend.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep.
So overall, I think it's a really nice game.
This game was made in Ludum Dare, the most recent one, I think. So.
So this was a.
Oh, okay. So this was just made in 72 hours or whatever, huh?
Yeah.
It's very pretty. I'm very impressed with the art for 72 hours. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Steven, would you like to play this pretty game? He says he has other things to do and I can play. Oh, he's recruiting. So my comments are on this. Oh, hello.
Beckoned in to play this wonderful video game.
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
two seats.
Come on in. I can sit. I can sit in this chair. There are so many chairs in here. I'll sit in the red. Here. Let me get my cord.
Huge.
Away from you. Okay. I don't understand this game. That's okay. We gotta go back to the start. Can I pretend like I know how to do that? I do not. Wait, what if we just hit escape? What if we just play through this until we get done?
Yeah, if we lose.
Woo! Yeah, you guys are getting strategy from this, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna, yeah. We're gonna win.
You're gonna totally win. Defend.
They have 13, so how about that?
Well, this is the learning round. You guys are paying attention, right?
Yes. I'm paying attention. I don't know if I'm learning. So you're trying to guess what they're gonna do. And you choose your
Okay.
three creatures move. Maybe exit game and then we go back in.
Oh no.
Ah,
Okay. Okay.
Shattered spirits. Right there.
No, there we go. Okay, I see it.
Beautiful.
I'm doing great. I know how to run things. Oh, look at all these things. Volume control credits. Okay, so I'm going to let you play. I'm going to tell you all the things I know about this game, which are 1, it is very pretty.
It is very pretty. That much cannot be understated. This is gorgeous art.
Okay, number 2, this was made in a game jam, specifically the most recent Ludum Dare.
Okay. I don't know what Ludum Dare is.
Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare, depending on how you pronounce things, is a 72-hour game jam that is mostly hosted online, but you can obviously have your group and do it wherever. I wish somebody would come back and just tell me stuff about what the theme was, but I guess we don't have anybody to do that, so let's just play. Okay, so
You got little guys.
May I suggest the one with masks?
Sure.
That feels on
brand.
for
On
you.
brand. Okay. So
okay. So I call that one the actors' masks.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it does show you
the
the
map.
difference.
Spirit is one of the biggest mysteries in the realm. Floats of us slowly. Okay, that's all flavor text.
Yes. And
Okay,
it shows
but-
if you can capture a tile directly next to you, and you can defend
You
the
know.
4 tiles in diagonal.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
And their name is Vale. This is Morpho.
Morpho. Diagonal and diagonal. It's pretty good. Flotsam, also diagonal.
Like the opposite diagonals?
Yeah, so I guess it does matter, like left or right, or yeah. Okay.
Ooh, good for capturing.
Yeah. I think Vale is a good defender, so let's maybe try and get a good capture. Maybe. Yeah, let's do one of these horizontal guys, and let's do. Which one is the vertical one? That one. We'll do that one there.
All right.
Arm selection. Okay,
So you
so.
choose what Veil is going to do and what tile they're going to do with them.
Oh, and they can move and then do. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, but I do want to point out that, like, right now you're on Veil the face masks, but it's displaying Felix the cat/owl.
Oh, up at the top left.
Oh.
That does-
So,
that-
which one are we?
It says Veil, so I'm assuming Veil.
Phil. Yeah.
So the mask.
But on the top right, it does say. Oh, that's because it didn't reset.
Oh, the up stuff
the
first one.
info.
Okay.
I
Okay.
gotcha.
Cool.
But you remember what everybody does, right?
Yeah, totally.
Uh-huh.
Sure. That feels good. And then there's our defended. Oh no. Okay. Defend. Maybe we just maintain what we got.
Yeah, so it shows it's defending
Yeah.
those 2 if you
Yeah.
hit defend right, which isn't a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're on Lottie, so capture probably.
You can go in the back corner as well. if you
Oh,
want.
and there is somebody to capture, right?
Uh-huh.
If you want to get a full
Oh,
yeah, you could go there.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
It's Splatoon, but you don't kill anyone.
Okay.
Wait, are you the developer?
No, I just realized how to play it,
Oh,
and I played it early.
Okay, word.
you got that, right?
Yes.
No clone, but don't.
Splatoon, but no violence.
Ah, because you're capturing the squares.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Probably later today.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. They're defended.
Oh, that's my time. That means Dale switching your games. So I'm gonna be moving out behind you. You keep playing. Try to figure out. Consider how beautiful it is. Thanks for letting me interview you while you.
Always a pleasure. Also, I'm a big fan of the entrance like welcome area for
Oh,
today's playtest. It was
thank
really
you.
nice.
I wanted to expand it because we're now using the conference room.
Yeah,
So
it makes sense.
put it in the hallway. Okay. Nice to meet you two. I will see you around. All right. Wait, I have to take the clock with me. I have to mark disappeared. Okay. And hello. You're good. Oh, I am sitting in a purple chair. You can see me. And I will be playing Playdate games. We're going to be switching the feed of Wilson. Go back to the main menu.
First up is Laser Sphere.
Okay. You want to? Oh, I see it.
You're going to be playing and commenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a mic stand for me, or am I holding
Yeah,
it? Okay. I'm gonna be playing Laser Sphere. Oh wow. Laser Sphere. Okay. Aim guard. Fire. Oh no. Oh no. This is something that I'm gonna be bad at. Thank you. Okay, right now I do not like. I mean, this is a very accurately named game.
So now.
Oh, I got stuff that I can buy with my 27. I can't buy anything. Okay. Wave 2 begin. Okay.
Yeah, so all it does is
Where B is collect. Okay. AB is bomb. Okay, so I can't move. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Well, at those meetings, right? So it's largely not like, hey, did Dan actually retain all of his magic cards?
What, these things? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I got that.
Right. Hopefully surpass. And then there's a,
Like that. Okay, this one very helpful to read the directions for.
Yeah, I've heard many people say that. I totally agree.
Already like, there's a whole bunch of, I think, things about.
Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, I'm good for this. What? Oh, I realized that reading the directions were very helpful.
What's that?
Reading the directions were very helpful. But that's not my fault. I just press buttons and then they disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I can upgrade everything's chance.
That's the issue for the
Yep, that's true. Oh no! Yeah, okay. I will teach you how to play this game poorly.
Wonderful.
Okay, don't do this.
Seen that way.
Okay, see? I just died. Okay.
Yeah, and it seems like the physics.
We're gonna teach you how to play. Okay, so this is important. You can buy stuff. I don't know what any of it does.
Expensive good.
Yeah, okay. So wave one, so you got this thing, you aim with this. You need to kill all these things. So it's like the asteroid game. Except once you kill them, you also need to collect them with this like tractor beam, but also you gotta keep track of all your power stuff.
When you're within 5 pixels of
I got 4. Yes, a couple of the green guys. And then
But if you press both at the same time, it does this bomb thing.
the one thing I want to buy right now,
And then it kills everything.
the shit that seems like Hacker News the other
Next
day,
wave.
going through the top
Gonna
posts.
aim.
And then
I assume you have a limited number of bombs.
I'm assuming that too. But what do I know?
Must be one of the things you can buy.
Reasonably good.
I don't know.
So yeah,
I'm not that good enough to know this stuff.
You're still alive. That's what's important.
Self-contained, you know.
Now I'm gonna grab that. Okay, you did great. Okay. Wave 3. This is the farthest I've ever gone.
The quest is basically like, you got to clear mark nodes. You're gonna miss a part. So like mark nodes, you get it's like a fetch quest. There's like 3.
This stuff.
He's like working on his back in his life, right? You gotta
Alright,
collect those.
just use a bomb. I
And
don't have
then
enough power.
you need to go ask It's like a 30 grand or something like
The
that.
power that? Okay.
In the past. Surprise, surprise. Like,
Ooh, let's buy a bomb. Okay.
but
I think that's
in order to
Part of my mind is.
Wave 4. I'm doing great.
Yeah, you're on a roll.
Yeah, you got this,
Like
right?
cheerleading.
Thanks.
you're like
Ah!
You still have that bomb.
It's like a top down. Yeah, it's like
Oh, I'm not.
down, like you can
Okay,
control
I'm
the
ready to
ranges,
use the
right?
bomb.
They're
Yay! Okay. Now collect all the stuff and ignore the little things that are gonna kill you instead of doing the thing.
I hate how whenever I play like a bullet hell,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll have like a million bombs and I'll just never think to use it
Yep.
until after I'm hit, and then that's when I use it.
And then you're like, okay,
Instead of
let's
before.
bomb. Oh, I don't have any bombs. I don't know how to use the bomb.
It's only 2 right now, but they would say
Gotta buy more.
you have, they
Okay, I need more of these two.
so it's,
Oh, now we're repelling things because I'm dead. Okay, try again. Great. Want to switch out?
Sure.
You got how this works? What's your name, by the way?
Nick.
Nice to meet you. I feel like I've met you before.
Yeah, I clicked.
Totally, but
It's been a long time.
yeah, I think this.
All right. And then when this timer goes off, different game. Got it. Okay, so let's. Well, let's get.
You got the mailer, and it's like, we're buying a house, like, you got that team, they're negative.
Not
going so well.
shield.
Okay, great.
All right. And then when I'm ready to go. All right. Oh, you started me on wave 5.
Yeah, I was doing good.
So ultimately,
You should have gone to the title. Oh, look at you learned how to use a bomb.
Well, you taught me. Oh shoot! I don't know what's. I haven't had time to realize what's currency and what's attack.
The brown things are currency. The pink things are.
Yep. Okay, let's return to title and start at the beginning.
Oh, you didn't like her again the defense? If I didn't know I was
But yeah, no problem. Yeah.
All right, got this alternating.
Zoom, like video conferences is fine generally, but yeah, gaming was just completely different.
All right, so,
my
yep.
stuff.
Can't afford a bomb.
Oh no, bombs are best.
Okay, abandon this just before the. Oh, I see. That must increase max.
Oh, probably. They're like the worst provider that you can get. I know. Yeah. It was all just marketing.
What you gonna buy? Gonna be a bomb. You have more money than I
You know what? I'm gonna save up for that bomb because I think I'm gonna need it. Although I probably start with one as well.
do, because I definitely the second time there was a bomb that was the first thing
The hub. Oh, I'm sure it's not. Or if it is, people like nobody knows. I mean, it was like Fight Club, right? You didn't talk about the hub. I mean, people would like.
Alright, now I can get a bomb.
Yeah.
Although, I'm wondering if I'm doing a short-term unnecessary. Worried about a short-term burst versus the long-term power-ups on maybe. Yeah, like now I gotta on these little ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now they're super quick. Yep.
But like, his they come back right away, and suddenly you're surrounded by even more.
And the key is, it takes more time to recharge if I go to empty. It's like charging a battery. Alright. Yep. Alright. Increase laser cooldown. Yeah, that's what I want to upgrade.
Yeah, because I can see. I mean, I just don't think it'll work, but I can see we have reached out.
Oh, shoot. I got an emergency bomb.
Me neither.
Well, that killed. Oh, one shield repair heals everything. Alright, let's see here. Shield durability. Oh, interesting. Usage time is different than cooldown time.
It's really important to get that feedback.
Thing number one.
Alright.
Yeah.
So now, let's maybe have more shield. Oh, and that automatically heals me. Man, I would hate to have healed and then bought more shield.
Okay.
Alright, I think I have the maximum laser use time now. So let's maybe add a little bomb on there. And those little ones can really sneak by you. Alright, well now that I know that upgrading my shield emitter heals me, yeah, let's scroll down.
More stuff.
Oh,
I
looks like I got, yeah.
there, but I can't see much.
Yeah, no, I had the same situation.
You couldn't see anything.
Like, I could see a little of the shop.
And the artist like you can see the bomb.
Oh no, like, oh yeah, I could definitely see the bomb. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it now just because we don't have much time anyway, so might as well.
Well, that's flexible, so.
Alright. I mean, I am both, well, I'm enjoying myself, but I think I'm also dying.
You're also dying.
Wait. So, it all worked out.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
On to playing Diction.
I guess so.
Somebody knows how to navigate.
All right. Do you want to...
Oh, I gotta reset the time.
Because I don't know how the time works. I don't know how this...
It says 15 minutes for Diction. Yes.
All right.
So we're gonna do that.
Okay, go real. Can you see this better?
Yeah, it says Diction.
Yeah, I think black on
Yeah,
is
the black
easier.
is- Then like the other thing is, yeah. So you go ahead and if you want to read it aloud, that would help me.
Sure. Oh, Diction. Diction. Now, 1. A game made by Dr. Gabe O'Reilly with the music by Choose. Have you played Diction yet?
Not yet, but I'm trying.
Oh, no, that's what it says.
I know, I'm answering.
Yeah. 2. A game started by undocking the crank and pressing A. What does it mean to dock the crank?
Oh! So, docking the crank, I'm assuming means put it back in.
But it says undocking. So it
Oh,
wants
now
me
we
to take it
undock.
out.
Okay.
Got it. And then pressing A.
All right.
This game used the crank a lot? Cool. Intense. Adjective. See how many different words you can make in the 100-second time limit. Add, remove, or change a single letter at a time. 2. Reusing a word or submitting an incorrect word deducts 5 seconds of time. Submitting a correct word adds 5 seconds of time. My mom would love this.
Oh.
She's a Scrabble Words with Friends.
Yeah, I'm the person.
Already used.
Oh, so. Well, we're like.
Ah!
So you. Oh! Let's see what it's taking to put it right. Oh!
Oh wait, no! It's too many letters. I can't make a
Fork.
Wait, no.
Snark.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Nice. What if I just shout words at you? And I'll
doing here?
tell
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The controls on this one were hard for me to figure out, but like once you get on a roll, you like get.
The one thing that still confuses me is if you press, no, not A. If you press up, or like, see how it's not really connected? Oh, I see. I can, if I get out of the zone, I can put it anywhere.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, like once you know, you know. But
Yeah.
You do a very good job explaining yourself. And for a game that's immediately puts a timer on you, it makes it kind of difficult to sort of ever learn it because you're kind of fumbling a little bit. And you like stick to what you know instead of trying to learn.
oh, interesting. And you can only change one of the letters.
Yep. And if you get it wrong, you only get to change one, but you left with your wrong answer. which is an interesting.
Well, at one point the number of letters increased. Wait, why did I only get 4? I thought it says I would get 6. I mean, I thought it said I would get 5 for a right answer. Y'all did a lot better that time. Would you like to try?
You keep going.
Okay.
I'll work.
Yeah, it says so. Reusing a word or submitting an incorrect word deducts 5 seconds of time. Submitting a correct word adds 5 seconds of time. But I saw a 4 pop up on screen.
Maybe we're in between numbers and then seconds are counted somehow. Okay. I'm gonna go with ride.
Ride is what we started with.
Oh, road.
That's what yep.
And then does it?
Maybe mode?
Yeah.
We'll give it a try. Hopefully I don't.
Code. My next thought was toad, but that does not work there.
It's not spelled that way.
Did we do node already?
No, but let's do it.
Well, but I gotta kill him again. I killed him once, yes.
So when do you get to switch which spot?
So anytime.
Okay, so you should do.
Nope. Oh yeah, that too. If the T comes up first, I'll do that. If the P comes up first.
If only we knew the alphabet. Oh!
Okay, but I may have put myself in a corner because now I can only change
Hi.
one. Oh yes!
Oh, ran out of time.
I should have gone the other way.
Okay.
Mostly, a good amount of them are in series, so. Yeah, you can start.
Right.
You get more moves if you hold.
I was thinking tush, but that is not how that's spelled.
Yeah. Oh, or you could do.
Is it?
I,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Right, M is this direction.
I'll get a little more comfortable.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There aren't many ushes remaining. Oh. I might be putting myself into a corner again, but.
Nice.
Right, but how many things also add with? We came from push, so we can't go back there. But we still scored well.
Yeah, good job.
You can just press it, hold,
Okay.
and then like run with it, and then just.
All right. This time I'm gonna try only changing one letter. Never changing.
Oh.
Maybe that's a bad idea.
Even.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you're more
Also, I'm gonna try using this a bit more.
Oh, adding nothing?
No, like being more flexible.
Oh.
Oh, it does add. Oh, that adds in the middle. I thought it would like let you change, like let you see what letters are there while deciding to put it in. But that's an insert. And now, as was said, I gotta deal with this insert.
What was that letter before?
Well, before it was ever, but I inserted an N, which was wrong. But now I have to work off ENVER.
Okay.
Wait, what if I insert a D for Denver?
Okay, we're learning.
Yes.
Okay, this is Bates. You could do
Okay.
Kane.
So now I know if I'm ever in a pickle, I can probably just add an S on the end of any word, a la Scrabble.
Okay, so you got Bates. So now we can do Canes.
Yep. Yes, Canes.
Lates.
Yeah. Did we already do Pains?
No.
Okay.
It started with Bates.
Okay.
It's changing though. You can't
Pieces.
see.
Oh, okay.
So B is
Yep.
me.
Yeah.
Very good.
So you get more points. So I think I figured it out. You get more points the longer the word is. But regardless of the length of the word, a correct answer adds 5 seconds. A wrong answer subtracts 5 seconds.
Okay. So it's you have both time and.
Right. So if I'm going for score,
Okay.
yeah, they add an S at the end and then just start. Although that does create issues because last time we had an ES, which meant we could only do words that are ESs. Now I'm locked
we can
into.
do plots.
Yes. And we'll get 5 points instead of 4.
Oh, it was out. It was out. Yeah.
NOPQRST. There we go.
Yes. I like to play
Plots.
C.
CLOTS.
Oh yes, like plotting. Oh, C is probably pretty far away. Yep.
I know that's kind of like.
Ooh, also blocked.
Like Indiana Jones.
That's
and
not plots.
and then the.
Oh, did you already?
I did them. Yeah, I did them kind of close to each other.
Okay, that's okay. I can't see them.
Ooh, close if I insert an H.
You're thinking of the there.
There we go.
Plots. 26.
That didn't feel like 5 extra seconds.
Go.
No, it didn't.
Yes.
Seems to be working.
All right. Let's see what the longest word we can make is.
Okay.
So, we'll start with an S. This feels like a hard base to do that with. I don't know.
So we can put a U in there, so it could be the other type of U.
Ooh, what about tilts and then to stilts?
Tilts.
Probably better to go the other way. Don't think we can extend it much more. Yeah, that might be as long as we can try if I can get to the P quick enough, which I can. All right.
I was like spilts and then splits.
Ooh.
Okay,
I want to change that Z to something.
yeah.
Or I could. No, this is gonna make things worse later. But I could put a T there, right, for Fritz.
Oh shit.
Okay, yes.
I forgot if we.
Can I turn this into an S? Yeah, I'm not going for the longest word with this open. Okay, we got rid of the Z. That's what's important.
Now we can do grits.
All right, and G is by F.
Yep.
It's like really bad quality. But one of his sons.
That's not a word, right?
No. Okay. Oh.
I mean, like,
Time.
when you have less than 5 seconds left, you might as well hit the A button while rolling, just in case.
You believe that I can?
Five.
Oh, I should.
Oh, I don't like
jumping
that.
into the
No.
Yeah.
Hard starting.
Yep. So what could we?
That'll help you cover more distance.
It's usually right here, right?
Dudes. Yeah, because there's very limited words that have Q without a U. And I don't think any of them end in ODS.
They have to put a T there and oh, no.
All right. I'm going to try one other thing. Let's see how long it goes. Mwahaha! How big can I make it?
Game called Diction.
Okay, that is the limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyone know any 10-letter words that begin with A?
No.
Then I might not be surviving this.
I don't think you will survive it. Prediction is a game to try to spell words. Use one letter at a time. You can enter letters, but every time you have to choose an actual word between it. Otherwise, you lose time on the thing every word.
Is it?
You get time, and then there's also a thing.
I feel like adding a letter is a big threat. Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like it.
S is pretty safe at the end. It does have limits, but it also gives you more points then.
So is that like a custom
Lex.
controller?
This is the Playdate. It's a portable device. So,
My ATM.
You can add a crank to it though? Like,
but it just has a crank.
What?
Crank- Because cranks are fun.
Oh, you know what? I can't argue with that.
No, you can't. Ooh, leaks. Peaks.
So the fun thing is, Leak was wrong before, but then I made it right because it keeps your wrong thing. And before that kicked me into, oh, and we're out of time.
We should be switching games.
Yes. Would you like to play the next game on stream?
No, I'm not. That's what you think.
Would you like to crank?
You will give it.
How long?
You have 10 minutes.
I know how.
I'm not going to take all of your time.
Easy.
I have no idea how to play this. So, hi, welcome to the stream. You're on camera. But not like very small. This thing is on camera. So we're going to go.
Oh boy.
We're going to go to the home screen.
Go to the checkpoint right next to it. Okay.
Be playing minutes.
Get the shields back up.
For 10 minutes. I have no idea how to play this game. I've never seen it. There are buttons. You can see the buttons. There's a crank.
Or shield too.
Does the crank do anything?
I don't know.
No.
I mean,
I do. It's effective. Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I gotta be blocking more. I think that's probably doing me in.
Maybe block enough that other meter fills up, and then you can do purple.
Okay.
It said, oh, hey, a button.
oh.
Hold block and press. When you buy it, hold block and press start.
Maybe the crank
Oh,
does
there we go.
What does it do?
Get the shields right.
Ah, I'm down. I just needed to hit the up button.
Ah! The traditional way of doing things now.
Oh, that's a magnet hand. Oh.
Oh, so close. So close.
Okay. Oh, I got a button to hit. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Can I? Oh. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Yeah. How do you restart a level?
I don't know. I'll go home. That's okay. Remember, it's an in development game, so it might just be like a thing they haven't added.
There we go.
Oh, I made my own game here, so I know how janky they are. Okay, so we live. Oh, I can't jump down? Okay. I don't think I needed to restart.
Oh no.
Maybe? Can I drop down?
There we go.
Oh, I can just push 2 boxes. Okay, I don't know why.
Oh,
I couldn't dash away. I gotta
Figuring it
learn
out,
to like unlock.
And I died. Look at me, dude.
Oh yeah, back up. L1.
Oh.
like somebody who's
X
playing
back.
video
Oh,
games.
L2.
So this is regular damage.
Yeah, and this is
But if you
regular.
hold L2,
Oh no. Okay, open the gate.
you also can use this.
Oh, okay.
Or you can put the shields out.
Oh, okay. Well, gotta do them both then. Oh, cool. Yeah, really that time. It's alright. Goes back up. Yeah, this is gonna be a short one.
If you do L2 plus pistol, it shoots like
I actually kind of like the hand drawn this.
L2 plus pistol.
Yeah.
What if that can kill me? No.
Run away. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, you got the boss is definitely challenging. Give you that. Yeah.
What do you think? I don't. I tried it off the edge, and that jump didn't really feel like it would work. Let's try again, just in case.
I believe in that because I'm bad at things.
Dying a whole bunch, and I've played my share of like Dark Souls and.
This feels like a puzzle.
It definitely is. This is a Celeste. It's giving me Celeste vibes.
Ah,
Less traversal, I guess.
on that and then jump up to something.
Oh, I'm not fast enough. What if I can like? Oh, okay.
Oh, oh, you made it.
Oh, I gotta remake that job. Oh no.
Oh no, it's hard. Oh, you made
Wait,
it.
let's go.
Good one.
Oh.
Oh.
There we go. All right, run away. Run away. Shit. I feel like I'm getting better.
You are. Here's the
I'm taking it with me. Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of still has that. You can parry back.
Okay. What is even happening? Oh, it's a laser.
Yeah.
That's when you hold it.
I gotcha.
Can I just leave? Oh no. You're asking the wrong people.
Yeah, my job is to look over his shoulder and tell you I don't know anything. Yeah.
Let's
So,
You got a high score.
so what?
champion of the
What
decks.
is unclear about this game? Could be clearer.
Oh, that's a hard question. Something that has been a little bit annoying is the boxes don't line up when you drop them in the holes that look the same size, so you have to jump over it. I don't know. That's just minor though.
I think it's gonna be my time.
Anything else?
Unclear. Oh, I bet I sucked that over.
Like, yeah.
Like, I definitely had no idea how to hit the button at the beginning. Like, I sat there, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Well,
And there's only 6 buttons, so maybe that's not a great look on me.
that's okay. I do that all the time anyway. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna press all the buttons and then one of them works, and I just remember which one because I pressed which one.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so when you say this game is fun,
games, right? Yeah.
I'm still playing it.
so that's a very good sign.
Yeah.
So put this
Oh,
game
my-
in more of a tutorial level.
Yeah. I think trying to do what's the fancy word for it? It's where you don't have a tutorial, you have like a level that makes you do all the things, and with some potentially some help text. Idea? No, that's not a word.
I know what you're talking about. And I'm willing for everybody to know what you're talking about.
In just like an in-game tutorial, basically, like an in-level tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh
Where
no.
you like start got something yeah. And then they're like, look at this box. Can you go over it? You have to jump over
Yeah.
it, and then it slowly adds and things out.
Like I've been trying to do that for my own game. I end up like I'm trying to cater to like not gamers, so that's kind of hard. So I have like all the things I did for my game was like, okay, I forced you to watch a video I made on like an important mechanic in that level, and then there's a pop-up help cat text on important levels, and then on top of that there's like a help screen you can get to. But like I don't know, that's like that seems, this game is not catering to that crowd. Yeah, I definitely think it like they like, oh, the lasers are bad, like potentially maybe like a mid-level or whatever, like a 0.5 level where it's just like you just walk into a laser like somebody and just die. Yeah. Okay.
I've got an insane backlog.
Yeah, or something. Okay. Oh, what?
I've heard it's it's on PC.
I made it.
Whenever you're ready to switch games, we are totally out of
Sure.
Okay. So the next game, if you are willing to play it, is the one that begins with the T.
Yeah, but
Tetris Proof of Concept?
To
Or
PC now.
Tetanus?
Yeah.
Tetris?
Sony has.
That's why I made you say it. Rather than just
T-E-T. Oh, no. Turitis? I'm just going to put that in my phone.
you don't take your phone.
I gotta actually
Maybe.
get the meter back up. I
Got
drained.
it.
I got.
Yep, see, I had it and I was like, Titius. On a biscuit.
Turitis?
Turius.
There's like a T-E-R, right? That's an R. I'm not blind.
I don't know.
That's an R.
Yes. Okay. Mark LaCroix, come here.
Oh, it's a real word. It's Latin meaning third.
Okay. Can you please pronounce that word for
I don't know, tortillas, but I don't know. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Tertius.
Yeah.
That makes sense, like turf.
Ah, I get it.
I hate it.
Okay.
I assume it's just a third proof of concept. Like that's not a name, right? Well, actually, you know what? Let's find out.
The game is an early demo, and I'm guessing maybe the name comes out because it's 3D game.
Ah, so it could be like,
Evil robots threaten mankind with extinction. You are the pilot of an experimental super tank, Tertius. Destroy enough robots' ground forces to weaken the energy.
but now we know that nobody knows how to
Press
pronounce
B.
Turkish. So maybe you need to rename your tank into Tinky.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Hank the Tank.
Oh, Hank the Tank.
Yeah.
thing is when you do the kickstarting, then you've got to. Like,
Oh, I missed. Okay, well that sucks. Oh, oh no.
You gotta like come.
All right, that's it. We're trying this strat.
Updates and whatever.
What a strat that was.
No, they're not getting
Dude, good job. Now. destroy 2 enemy tanks.
Oh, I bet what happened is.
Yeah. Did it run out of power?
No. I was just gonna say, I thought that it just got.
I'm not dead, mate. I'm not dead
Alarm
yet.
function just got switched off, so it's just fine.
It's the boss, man.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's how this game plays.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can.
I got feedback that I should be holding the mic because I have free hands now that I'm not playing a game.
This is here, right? It's just fall. Everything falls. Okay, the whole thing falls. Yeah. Then we get the lose situation.
How are you feeling about this game so far?
Maybe a little annoyed. I don't have like another direction of movement unless because like they shoot at me and I like want to get behind the cactus, but then I have to turn the thing and then go behind the cactus.
Okay.
Yep. So
I'm limited by the tools of my time.
Okay. How do you feel about your tank tinnitus?
Tinnitus. Tertius? Tinnitus. Well, tanks probably give you tinnitus if you are in them too long,
That's
you know.
really yes. Okay.
So rename your tank tonight.
Did I break it?
Because I was thinking maybe it's like Tetris, but 3D.
I think it's supposed to be. I think the name is on purpose.
But this is a tank game and has, I'm going to
Early
have
our own money.
nothing to do with Tetris.
Correct. It's kind of got like that like 1990s like art aesthetic. Everything is several triangles stuck together, but big ones. Like one, I can count the triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I broke it. I don't know where the tank is. I started driving around and then the tank is just gone.
Uh-oh.
Let's give it the old restart. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's really into the AI stuff.
Yeah.
And even like he's making
I can fight the robots hand to hand? What?
What?
That's if I destroy enough tanks.
Oh. Okay, so you gotta destroy tanks, and then you gotta park the Mako on flat ground so that you can get out of it.
Yeah, something like that. It said I would warp to their base and then I can fight them in hand-to-hand combat, so...
Oh, so why are you wasting all this time fighting tanks when you should just
Gotta
warp?
weaken their ground forces. Oh, wow.
Oh, so that all the robots in the tanks don't then come running into their compound as backup. You
I would
gotta,
imagine. Yeah.
okay.
You don't want a bunch of tanks bearing down on you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we gotta turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still more tanks. Oh, shoot. This game is hard.
Oh, yeah. Tractor Winfield.
Usually this is how but if it had fallen and only this did, well then only this hurts.
Also, there's an indicator for where the tanks are on the side, or on like the so that was.
Okay.
Or not? Maybe I'm dumb.
I'm gonna see if I can get my backup. Will you take over hosting for a little? What? Will you take over hosting for us a little bit while I go to the bathroom?
How we doing on time?
We're doing that.
Okay, there's a problem with the restart, right? Get that figured out.
We're all good. We just lost our thing, so we restarted it. Okay, so you are a tank named TARDIS.
What now?
You're a tank named TARDIS, and you have to go fight all the robot tanks, and then you get to warp to their main compound and fight robots hand to hand.
Yeah.
You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Very important backstory.
Right. All right. What did I miss?
All right, so I'm just a tank.
Oh, don't be so modest.
I'm sorry, I'm a super tank.
No, that's right.
And I can't tell if the game is breaking or I'm bad because sometimes I just like can't find the other tank.
Yeah, I think that this is a pretty early demo, so if you have trouble with that, I think just restarting it is
That's what I've been doing.
no problem.
Oh, that's
When I was testing this earlier, the trick I was having with it is just getting used to the sort of single axis, like one stick controls.
that hurts my soul. It just
But
feels
that's that is like historically accurate to this type of game that it's emulating.
Right.
So there's only so much criticism you can level at it. The question is, when you are developing something that is sort of inspired by or meant to be an homage to something before, how close to it do you want to be? And how much do you want to update it for like modern sensibilities? And in the case of a Playdate, there's no second stick, so how are you gonna even do strafing, right?
right. Is this game meant for this?
Yes.
Okay. You could do something real janky.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
actually, I don't think this is that janky. Like,
Well, the thing is the thing about Playdate is like it's Wild West. There's no like one way everyone's used to controlling things, and with the crank, it kind of just throws your brain out of sync. So there's nothing you could do a weird control scheme, and people would get used to it. It wouldn't feel wrong because there's nothing. No one's invented it yet. You know.
right. How old or new is this device? Like, when was it made? I've never even heard of this.
Oh, you haven't? So it was announced publicly in like 2018, maybe. I might be wrong about that.
Is it like a Kickstarter or something?
No. It was made by the company called Panic. They're a software developer, and they also published some games. They published the Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game, and Firewatch. So, but prior to that, they just made like Mac productivity apps. That was their deal. But they're a small company. And so the story goes, at a Christmas party, they wanted to make a little like Nintendo Game & Watch kind of party favor to give to guests.
I lost.
And they ended up kind of like all interesting projects, they overscoped. They got bigger and bigger. And like, you know what, maybe we could actually sell this as a little gizmo. And then years later, and pandemic supply chain problems afterwards, it's been on sale for probably about a year.
How much is it?
I think it's like something like 180 or something like that.
Interesting.
Which reflects, just how.
Is it capable of doing color graphics or no?
No. The whole idea is based around the screen. It's this this particular screen that you'll see like in coffee makers and stuff. This sort of non-backlit, very highly reflective sort of e-paper style screen, and the whole thing is designed around that because it's very low power.
It reminds me of my 3D printer screen.
Yeah,
It
exactly
probably
right.
is.
It's probably very close to that. Yeah.
Do you know how far have you made it?
Sorry.
How far have you made it?
In this game?
Yeah.
If you defeat, I think it's 5 enemies, maybe 6, I don't remember. A warp door opens up. It takes you to another area, which is the end of this experience. But I think the idea is to bounce back and forth between this tank-style vector graphics homage and a Wolfenstein 3D kind of game, which is where that second area, spoilers, takes you to.
Oh God! Oh.
Anyway, the thing with the Playdate, it's been out for a couple of years, but it's been hard to get because supply chain problems. You can order one now, and it'll probably show up in a month or two. I think it's getting a little better, but for a while, people ordered them, and they were waiting a year or longer before they got them.
Oh my! That's like Steam Deck shenanigans.
Yeah. For me, I was part of a developer preview program, so I got mine quite a bit ago, and I've been developing for a long time.
Oh, nice.
Which is nice.
Is it easy to develop for?
It's extremely easy to develop for. It's kind of a mix of old school and new school, where there's so few pixels on the screen, and it has this like sort of immediate mode drawing, where you just draw directly to screen every frame, and so it's very old school in that sense. But at the same time, it has a bunch of modern convenience features. It has an accelerometer. It's sort of like retro programming, but for like modern programmers. The SDK they designed is really, really good. And for the parts that aren't quite there all the way, I developed a game engine for it that people have been using called Noble Engine. I would say you don't need it. The SDK is pretty good on its own, but if you want things like scene management or more intuitive input handling, stuff like that.
Wow, they can friendly fire.
Sorry?
They can friendly fire. I just had one of the tanks blow them up.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's how I won the level. Oh, there's a thing? I think I won.
That's so funny.
I figured out the strat. The strat is actually just you need to drive in a direction. Otherwise, if you're not moving, you're just dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a tree.
Yeah, I would try to like hide behind trees, and that does work. But also, you can't fire that thing. So it's, I mean, that's just war for you, I guess. You both need line of sight.
Right, and digging your tank in, like in real life, and then having a gun that has really good low depression is actually like super primo right now. That's what's in. It's been in since World War II, but you know. Oh,
there you go.
Oh.
And I think it's just sort of demo space.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it might have been a button prompt might have gotten you out of it, but
I think so.
But there's like something written on a wall or something. I didn't quite see when you were in it, but it basically just lets you know that nothing's going on in it. You didn't miss anything.
All right.
But I think the idea is to then it becomes sort of a Wolfenstein style experience.
That's interesting, kind of flip flopping between.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a remix of ideas, right?
Yeah.
But like the title and the thing, it's a proof of concept. Who knows where it'll go? We've got just a couple minutes left on this segment. Any sort of, other than the sort of frustrations that come with a game of that style. Any feedback to the developer?
I assume it's supposed to be hard, but it feels pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like.
Is it the thing about difficulty is that when you do finally overcome it, it's supposed to be that so much more rewarding. Do you feel that?
I don't know.
It's a hard thing to get right.
I think I only won because they killed themselves, or one of them helped me, if you will.
Yeah.
And then, so like, I don't know. I'd say it's not that far off. He's so fast. Stop it. Oh, I'm dead.
I'd say my big piece of feedback in terms of the difficulty is I would reduce the player's hitbox, because it seems like I feel like I was just getting out of the way and I would get hit anyway.
Yeah.
And that may be correct, but I kind of want to escape by the skin of my teeth. Like that feels better than like a full clear being missed.
I have no idea what my hitbox is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This game feels like you want to be intimately aware of like, where your hitbox is, and I'm just like, I am a.
It's tough in first person, right?
I'm a gun porn.
But I would say be a little friendlier to the player than maybe would be. One-to-one.
I would say that'd be good, because like if I was just barely getting out of the way, like trying to maneuver, that would feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe some like bigger terrain where you could actually like poke your head out and kind of like, have your body kind of guarded. Could be kind of nice. Although their spawning logic seems to be like around you, so maybe that doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, thanks for playing. Thanks for playing the part of the Playdate showcase. We like having folks who, can play multiple games and get sort of a feel of the thing. And for someone who hasn't seen the machine before,
right?
Just get an idea of like, for developers who watch the stream, who send games our way, they don't get an opportunity to test with people who are new to the device. It's usually other developers. So this is a really valuable. Just you sitting and playing, even with no comment, provides a valuable service. So thanks so much.
Right.
Well, you're free to keep playing. We're going to move on here on the stream, but doesn't mean you got to stop, or you can set it down, hand it off, whatever you like.
I hand it off. I'll play 2 games.
All right.
Back to you. I'm going to set you up on the main screen here, but first,
I'm
going to do a little refresh on the webcam. So you can vamp for a little bit.
Oh, I get to vamp. Okay, I was. Oh yeah. While they're doing that, I am secretly gonna go try to play the word game. Yeah. Do you want to sit here and play this game?
Is this a game too?
This is 4 different games. Yeah, here. Sit here.
What is this? Is this a Game Boy or something?
This is okay. Hello. This is a Playdate. So the Playdate is a little tiny device, Playdate?
Oh, did you like develop this?
No, this, what, I want to, how come I can't remember anything? So, like, there are many different ones. There's this MIPA game, this game called, okay, will you pronounce that word for me?
This one?
Yeah.
30th proof of concept.
Okay, very good. I've just been I'm mispronouncing it on purpose. So I call it tenacious proof of concept. Diction. That one is good. And then there's Laser Sphere. So any of these games are available for you to play. So I'm gonna.
What's with the mic?
What's with the mic? I'm streaming right now. So the developers of these games, because these are relatively rare still. So when they look for playtesters, they have very few people who can playtest. So Mark owns this one, and so he'll bring it out to like the little Playdate community, and he'll say, "Hey, do you want to have your game featured at our event for playtesting?" And everybody says, well, 4 people say, yes, I would love that. Please do that. And then they can watch on YouTube later or right now and see how people play their game and what's clear and what's not clear for them.
So you're streaming this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm moving on, and so I'm going to be doing something with this game here, but why don't you sit here? I would say that Diction is a word game. This is about a tank named Tenacious. And this is like a very hard platformer, and this is a lot like the Asteroid game. So you can sit there, you can sit here. I'm gonna move over here, but have fun. Okay. I'm gonna hang out with these. Yeah. I'm gonna hang out with these guys who are definitely playing Soul Hunter. Okay, so hi Jordan, hi Guy, who I met before, whose name is not Dan, it's Nate.
He's Dan.
He's Dan.
He's the Duck Hunt champion. Duck Hunt
I think it's time we reboot Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 1 vote for Duck Hunt. But Jordan and Nate are playing, or well, just Jordan's playing and Nate's hanging out, playing Soul Hunter. Would you describe what this game is for me?
You know how Souls-like exists? This is DMC-like, Devil May Cry-like. So a 3D action game, but lots of mechanics and technical aspects to it. So yeah, it's got like a lot of mechanics, you know, so like Devil May Cry 5 would be a similar game, pretty much. Did you play any of the Devil May Cry games, or?
I did not, but that doesn't matter, because I'm very bad at games. Okay, whoa. What is that thing?
So those are werewolves. Well, he knocked that. Those are werewolves. So basically you have an axe. It's based in the 1920s, so...
He looks so dapper.
Yeah, that's why he looks so dapper. And he collects enemy souls to give to the Grim Reaper, basically. He's like a World War I veteran, and he's tasked with this, getting these souls, and he can use the souls, like the shield, time slowing, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's an action game. In this mode right here, I just whipped up quick. It's a challenge mode. It's like an arena wave mode, so it gets harder progressively. So.
And hence why you're stuck in a tower?
I guess it's more like I don't know, it's like a Coliseum, maybe?
Yeah, it is. Like, it's, yeah.
Stonehead Coliseum.
Okay, so are you the developer of this game?
Yes. I'm co-developing it with another guy, Aryan Mortal, but he's from Germany, so obviously he can't be here, so.
Okay, so not Dan.
Dan's support.
Okay. Okay, so how has it been going getting feedback on this game so far tonight?
I'm sorry, what?
How has it been going getting feedback on this game?
It's been good. I think the problem, though, is there's so many mechanics that everyone's so busy trying to learn them all that they
Yeah.
They're
It's not a beginner's game.
so like that's one thing I guess I should have maybe made a tutorial, but that'll be for the real game. But I've been working on this game for 2 years, and it's on Unreal 5, and I think people like it. They're still playing it, so.
That's good. Yep.
But
Nobody
I did all
leaves
the
it
pro-
immediately.
I'm sorry, what?
Nobody's leaving it immediately.
No. I think they like the challenge. I mean, I do listen to you guys podcasts, so try to hook people in I remember you had a podcast about like, hooking people in with challenge or something.
Yeah, probably. That sounds like a podcast they did.
So maybe
Yeah.
I mean that like people are like, I gotta beat this. I can't.
Gamer motivation.
Yeah, gamer motivation. I can't let these wolves just throw stuff at me.
At me in this Coliseum / Stonehenge. Yeah. So, just for listeners, they are talking about the Nice Games Club podcast, something that's hosted by my husband Mark, who you may have seen at the beginning of the stream. Okay, those guys are really big.
Yeah, they're the brutes. Basically, they throw rocks at you and charge you. So you usually want to run away from them. And then these are the regular guys. You can knock them around pretty far. And
What I like is that crazy axe swing that just kind of like.
Oh, the spin one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done by Heavy, and he's also got that axe where you can just throw it out. He also has his gauntlets are fire-based too, so you can throw fire with that. And there's a lot of mechanics. And he's got the shield soul right now that when you activate, you can shoot shields or make shield belt around you. So
That's the blue shield.
yeah, that's the top. The top icon. Right now, he's using the Colt and the axe, which are pretty versatile. And those green skulls heal you, obviously. But
How you say obviously, and I would be like, if I came across a green skull in real life, I would be like, well, I gotta go get some paper towels to pick that up. I'm not touching that.
yeah, like, I don't trust this. My intuition in games is yes, but not in real life.
In real life, I don't want to touch that.
Oh, that's like the block. So you got block and dash, and that's the fire one. But he's blocking, so you gotta like break his guard and then see he goes down.
How do I break his guard? Is it just hit him?
Yeah, you just hit him, but if you have the charge, the block release move, that breaks it instantly. So if you use that, yeah, see, that's like the powerful move. So when you block, you gain block meter, and then you can use it to do an invincible move and like take out enemies quick. So I kind of made it so like there's multiple meters. So yeah, that's like Dante's fireworks move. Not a lot of people play Devil May Cry anymore, but I'm starting the genre of DMC like, so there you go. There's Souls like, because there's a lot of Souls, like games, right? Everyone likes those. Oh yeah, you wasted that one. And you got the time stuff too. If you press the L1, I guess.
Oh yeah.
L.
Okay.
A lot of buttons. Oh no. Yeah, just the top.
Okay. Sorry.
It comes out like asynchronously, so you can just run and shoot it.
Oh, okay. I just tapped it.
Yeah, you can just tap it, and that slows down time.
I thought I had to hold it like.
And it uses meter, so. Yeah, but we made it async so like people can run around and just do that, so it's fun. But like Devil May Cry, the point is you see the style meter in the upper right. You want to get higher ranks, and yeah.
So like that D stand for.
It goes up to S, so D is yeah. So but you want to get that up. That's
D is looking dumb.
Yeah, look at
C.
I gotta get it names. The games always have it. D for dumb, or DMC5 is called dismal. So I gotta.
And like A for acrobat.
Yeah, A for acrobatic. S for super.
Yeah, and C for.
That was a taunt, but that was dangerous. But
you can break out
yeah.
of it really fast. Oh no, you can't.
You actually have an air taunt too, which
really?
is he snaps his fingers.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just countered the guy there. So there's parries, and you did the guard release there. That's a really powerful move. See, I made him do the challenge mode, and it's really hard. I can barely beat this, and I played this game.
Yeah, you're the most experienced player
Yeah,
there
right.
is, and you know all there is about the AI.
I was like, why not? You know? Oh, jeez. But yeah, so I mean, I hope to release this game in 2 years. We'll see.
Okay, so do you want to talk a little bit about, you described this as the arena mode, but this guy clearly has a bunch of backstory. Do you want to talk about the other mode of the game?
Oh, the other mode is just the story mode. Unfortunately, we didn't design the scenarios much, so. But it will be.
I need to work on the mechanics first before you do that. That's
But
what
I
this.
can talk about the general campaign structure. It's gonna be like Mega Man. I think there's gonna be about like 8 levels where you can choose a level, and each level will probably have a boss, and then there'll be a final area. But it's kind of like you go to the 8 levels, you fight a boss. Like Mega Man, you get the power, and then like, you know, that's kind of cool, and because I always like that in games, and then there'll be like a final boss and stuff. But the thing we want to do is like give freedom where you can pick any level, you know, order, like you can sort of do that in Mega Man. So that's the goal. But basically, the story is like it just keeps varying. But it definitely is going to be 1920s because more Roaring 20s stuff. Obviously, the guy looks like he's from the 20s. You know, getting souls for the death, and then there'll be Death's assistant that will guide you through stuff, kind of be like a shopkeep. And yeah, exactly. And then you might fight her someday. So I think for her, she's going to use 2 knives, so fast attacks.
I love it.
And then we're probably going to keep only a couple characters. Yeah, that's the snap.
Does this do any damage?
A little bit, but it's for style points more.
Okay.
It's the,
I'll get a lot of style points
You're
then.
doing better than you were before.
yeah, you got to be.
Oh man.
But like and then like the rival will be his old World War I buddy. So he's got a history in World War I. And actually, I mean, our initial scenario was like he finds, I think there's these coins that from legend where like that Death will collect from like souls or something. So I think he gets one of those coins, and then Death's like, why do you have this coin? And then I was, yeah, and then you're like, all right, so I don't know, we still got to develop it, but we spent a lot of time mechanics and scenario. But worlds are very important, so we got to really develop the world building stuff.
But like mechanics are very important to get before you start building everything out, because you don't want to change that later on.
Yeah, but I think like the levels will be like graveyards, cities. The first level is gonna be city streets. We might do stuff where like you go into another like dimension. You're not like, you know, a hell or something. So we'll try to do that variety. But the funny thing is the theme with like these guys are kind of like wolf mob, you know, right? So like the Tommy guns and the bigger guy will probably have a suit, you know, but we haven't finished it.
So does your dapper man have a name?
God, I think it's like Jamison. I'm sorry.
He's getting out his phone.
Oh, that's how well I've developed the plot. Yeah, like with Unreal, like it's a beast to get started with, so learning all that was cool. But yeah, I mean, I think the story mode is going to be our focus, and this will be another challenge mode, and it'll be more than one arena, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. How was working in Unreal?
I think it's like driving a manual car. It's hard in the beginning, but once you get going, yeah, because they have so much there for you to work with, and I think the best part about it is they make games with it, unlike Unity. So there's confidence in the features, right?
Yeah. So is this your first project in Unreal?
Yeah, it's my first project. So it's been about 2 years, and I spent like part of that. I'm still learning it, but I knew a little C++ before, so. But yeah, it's not my first game though. I never released a game.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm getting older, so I'm like, I want to make a game that a lot of people don't make. So
yeah.
I think it's close when I get. Okay, I'll play the challenge mode. Yeah, I can, I guess, play talk about the campaign. Or this is, yeah.
You're not in that.
So this is it's like a this will probably be a rough estimate of our first level, but still like gray box. So, and this is like the style meter goes up obviously when you.
Oh, somebody's a super styler.
Yeah, I played this game too much. So, but basically, like DMC, you have like these stinger moves that close the gap, and then you have a block, and then like a dash, and the goal is to get the highest score possible with the style meter. So you get rated at the end of each level. So the goal is to not get hit and hit the enemies in a cool way. Because if you hit them too many ways, like with one attack, your style goes down, or if you get hit. So basically, don't get hit and do cool stuff. So, and yes, and I played this game too much, but we just released this week actually, so it was great timing for this event.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to talk about where people could find this?
I'm sorry, what?
Where can people find this?
Just search Soul Hunter on itch.io. It's there for download. This alpha is for free download. I don't remember our Twitter, but it's on there too. So, am I gonna die?
Thank you for sharing this with us. And I'm getting this is a good time to switch because it feels like people are moving around. So thank you very much for sharing this with us.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, I'm moving over to the clubhouse for some Grape Juice City. Okay. What? I'm all set? Oh, see, and look, they're all doing their thing where they're setting up. Hi, everybody. I'm Dale. Hi, Jordan. You're back. Welcome back. Alright.
Okay. So
You're moving over like I should sit here.
And I see everybody in, so we're good. So the premise of this game is you're all competing against each other as tropical bird people trying to basically claim a name for your team's juice brand. So you do so by running around the level, kicking things like dumpsters and fruit trees to collect resources, and then throwing them as juice projectiles at the citizens of Grape Juice City. It plays similar-ish to Splatoon, if you're familiar, so yes. But more collecting and crafting. So once you select a character, they'll each have a special ability that'll affect how you can mess with the game, but then it'll bring you into this little tutorial slideshow that tells you the rules, and then as soon as you click ready, it'll drop you into a tutorial sandbox level where you can get familiar with the controls in person. Are you guys doing peer-to-peer through Steam? Oh, right. I don't actually know. Okay. I think that's probably. It runs through Steam netcode for game objects, which, okay. Yeah, like netcode game objects, Steam works. Yeah.
So this is a game that we've seen in the past, but I'm very excited about this really cute island level.
This is just the tutorial.
Yeah, I guess it's the tutorial new.
Yes, so the tutorial is one of our newest features that we've added in. It's one of the main things we've implemented with this build that we've decided to bring it here, because our initial issue was just trying to figure out how to convey all that information to people, because when you're loading into a game that's already, yeah.
A lot of information about what you need to do and how you need to kick stuff. So you can just go around and collect all those grapes.
And then what you can throw is based on what material. So there's a 0 showing that you don't have enough juice boxes right now. That's fine, but then you don't have any fruit. Oh,
yeah, so you'll need one of each resource in order to use that specific item. So the smaller icon with the little trash symbol will tell you how much of the recyclables for that specific item you have. And then your icon in the upper left will tell you how many fruit you have. You can collect fruit from things like the big trees and the potted plants. You can collect garbage from things like the dumpsters, trash cans, and vending machines.
Yay, there's
Once you
the
have
bird
one of
people.
each of those items, when you left click with that item equipped, it'll create one and use it. So each item functions slightly differently. The bottle is a precise splat wherever you aim it. The can will bounce a couple times and then explode in a larger area. So it's a little more unpredictable, but a bit more coverage. And then the juice box is like a fire hose, basically, where as long as you hold down on it and you have ammo, it will continue spraying.
You're squeezing that juice box.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
We have goals of adding in other items down the line as we get to it as well, like a popsicle sword that like melts and leaves juice behind you, things like that.
That's
We
exciting.
We want to keep having fun.
It's a fun game. I love the bird peoples. All right, I'm gonna take this microphone and put it in a stand. Move on away.
I actually just made the slider in the ocean, so you can run out to the edge of the ocean theoretically and die. So, John, please don't do that. John, no. Please. I guess we do have to go. John.
It's like, oh.
Yee-hee!
We all have to stand on the everybody has to stand up.
Yeah, so once you're ready to start the match, go up the hill to the disco floor. Ready. Yeah, I've made like 3 notes to tune down the sound effects volume.
Real?
It'll just take a little bit to be
global at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. I think you have to left behind.
No, it'll just take
Yeah.
a sec.
The host has the best connection, so they'll always see the level first.
Okay.
But it'll wait until everybody's actually in
Okay.
to do the countdown.
The host computer also sucks.
The host is the only person.
Alright, is somebody, are folks here available to play Dogpile? They are interested.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me that trash. Give me that trash. I feel like this is actually playing way better this time than it was before. I don't know
It's
why.
running pretty smooth.
Well, it depends on actually the area you're in right now.
Oh, okay.
How many things the game needs to like render.
Yes.
I
So when
gotcha.
you're looking in a certain direction, it has everything rendered at once.
I see.
But if you have fewer things, then you're good.
Yeah, so if you get to like a high up spot and you're looking over the entire city, it's gonna slow down significantly.
I gotcha.
Which is the biggest downside of having big men.
Yeah.
Well,
Performance one of them. Yeah. Hello.
Mike.
There is. Yes.
There is. Yes, we got a mic.
It's
Bird Splatoon. It's Grape Juice City.
Yeah, Grape Juice City.
Grape Juice City.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. We're at a point with it where it's like we have kind of a good vision of the general gameplay loop. It's a lot of bug fixing and actually like refining the performance. Yeah, calling.
That's the part I hate.
It's the most tedious.
Well, I like it much. But I think it's good, but some people find the bugs, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
We it's like Splatoon now, so it's like.
Yeah, so you're each competing against each other as members of a different fruit team, basically. You're trying to collect resources, mainly recyclables and fruit, which are your ammo for the fruit projectiles that you're throwing. And when you throw them, it splats juice everywhere, and the people who get splashed with it are converted to your team's, like, brand or whatever.
I know the basics.
I only played Splatoon for the first time, like, halfway through the development of this game. Because I was like, this seems like essential reading.
I don't like it.
This seems like good homework.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has a double jump, and there's a character that can do more of like a multi jump as well.
Or like a glide.
Yeah. Yeah. So each character has like a different ability that affects what they can do. So the toucan gets more resources when they kick things. He's more of an aggressive bird. The kiwi has a dash that they can use with shift. And then we have an albatross character that can do the like multi jumping, and they like have a slightly higher jump height.
I believe so, yeah.
Something like that. And then there's a cockatoo, which is a very like flashy bird, and they can drop a boombox actually that attracts NPCs in the area towards them.
Wait, so it's just kind of like a MOBA where you have other enemies and
It's competitive. The NPCs don't like hurt you at all. They're mainly just for scoring.
But you are able to.
I must leave
splash
this area.
over somebody else's splash pedestrian, so it's kind of like you can. You're never exactly safe, even if you have painted one of the characters.
Yeah.
I need to leave this area. I'm dying.
You have online.
Yes, this
How
is
do I leave?
currently
It just
online
slowed
running
down.
through
How do I-
Steam's friend system.
How do I?
There could be servers. They're gonna be.
This is all like PvP based, but that's so interesting. Yeah, so it's all multiplayer, like competitive already. We're considering like having like servers that people can like set up and join. Basically, as long as we can set it up in a way where we don't need to be hosting the servers, because it's something we're doing like in our free time. But right now, exactly,
Everyone.
exactly. I mean, yeah.
Which is stressful and a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
You want to set first and then you consoles.
So this is all on Steam right now. It's currently like open beta for free to play on Steam. I would love to see this on like the Switch. Like a perfect fit for it, I think. But it's sort of more so just trying to get the gameplay to like solidified and refined before we consider like shipping it more. We've got some like major gameplay functions that we want to revisit and rehash as we're like playtesting it more.
So what's the end game?
In 22 seconds.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
time-based.
okay. I wasn't seeing that. It just was
Yeah.
0 on
In this build, it seems like only the host's timer is synchronized.
And I think a lot of the sync problems are happening because the host computer sucks.
Honestly, might account for a bunch more. Of the
My 2 frames per second.
but we're
Yes. Yep. It's a laptop that is very much overheating.
yeah.
Is it?
Which, granted,
Well,
our
it's
game
not
isn't
overheating.
as well
Oh
optimized
boy,
as it could be by
it's
any
toasty.
means, but-
Because it has to stream to that computer, I believe. So it's
Oh.
also streaming while it's playing is probably the big thing.
Okay, Team Great won. So well done, John.
I just started throwing grape juice grenades everywhere.
Is it just the people that give you points, or is it
Just the people.
Just the people.
Oh, it is just the people. Oh, I wasted so much at the beginning.
Oh, was it? Were you trying to?
I was throwing cans everywhere. Yeah, I was just like, man, I'm gonna.
I guess
Deep in the town.
Yes. In the
If you want to go, do you want to
if
go?
NPCs walk through puddles on the ground, they will slurp the juice up. Yeah.
It's
Get
like
converted.
Nasty.
But we don't have quite as many people running around right now because it was more performant to have less right now.
5 blocks.
Yeah, I can check.
I love it. Can't wait to play it at home when I get my friends.
I will
Thank you
say
for playing.
the vending machine that's shaped like a juice box doesn't put out juice boxes.
It does not.
That is true.
We originally, so there's a bunch of stuff that's like holdovers as we've been like revising things.
Yeah.
The juice box originally would give you just like random pre-crafted items.
Okay.
When we had crafting as like more of a main feature.
Yeah.
The reason that it currently says like on your game like you have like amount of recipe items is because we originally had it where it doesn't auto craft when you click to throw. It would just you would need to find like a juice stand and convert your resources into
okay.
ammo first.
Yeah, that would have been a lot.
Yeah, we found that was just like slowing down the gameplay loop
Yeah.
way too much and like getting people pulled out of the game.
Yeah.
So now it's like this was one of the main like newest things that we're testing is how the like crafting on throw feels as like a gameplay flow.
Yeah.
And from that, if it works, we're gonna like just cut the indicators for how much ammo you have and make it more clear like what all the types.
Yeah. I think it'd be good to like, because right now you're just like try to like do your own thing, like super optimized. Like, okay, I was running here, I'll kick that. It'd be nice if like there's like some objective like for anything that gets everyone like kind of in the same spot together competing. It
Yeah,
could be like a
like
King of the
events
Hill,
that happen.
like a King of the Hill, or like the last one to like paint this, to have this color.
Yeah.
Like wins a point or something, and then move on to like the next thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the original draft of Grape Juice City was more kind of Dota based, I guess.
Okay.
Capturing points that will thus like just spray a consistent stream, so
Yeah.
it's more beneficial to have these points.
Yeah.
So, and it was much more focused around like these fountains that spray
Yeah.
the juice out of your
Yeah.
color if you want it.
Yeah, that was an original thing that we weren't able to get into within like our set. We had like a set development frame. Yeah, the fountain's still in the game at the center of the map, but it's just a fountain right now.
It looks really nice too.
Yeah, yeah, we had a lot of fun with the visual side of it.
Yeah, like the Citadel.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious.
We pulled reference from like a lot of like Spanish colonial era like South American architecture.
Yeah, I'm wondering how well this computer will run it if it's just
I'm
me.
still just walking around here. The match never did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timers are desynchronized so it doesn't trigger to like kick you to the results screen.
Gotcha. So what are I just like kicked this like yellow
Can
star
you do
thing.
single player?
Yeah, so that's one of the power ups.
Okay.
Should be able to.
If not, then restart the game and then you should be able to do single player.
Oh, do I press R for that?
Yes.
Oh.
And then they each have like a different effect that'll boost your
Multi-shot.
yeah. So we got multi-shot, infinite ammo, speed boost, and jump boost.
Made with Unity.
Oh yeah, the buildings are like they don't make like physical sense. They kind of like go like that's what
Yeah, we tried to make the architecture as like non-realistic as we could without like fully breaking.
Oh, you can bounce off the cars.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
You can bounce on cars, awnings, umbrellas, and the like latch chick.
Yeah. That original music or is it?
It is, yeah. We had like an audio guy on the team who's just been going insane with the music.
Yeah. Nice. Are you playing by yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how well it like
performs
Oh,
if it's just me.
Yeah. Just
About the same, yep. Alright, so it is just this computer not being able to run the game great.
that's reassuring. It's still definitely off.
I will say, I don't know what it is, and maybe it's my character, but specifically when I hit, like, I feel like I'm getting a pretty reasonable amount of recyclables. I'm getting so much food.
Yeah, it has to do with your character. Yes, your character specifically, the kick.
But like,
tends to drop more. Yeah, I think it might be a multiplier. For
it's
that.
not going away though, so I just keep getting food. So I think I had like 400 something fruit last time. Because it just keeps giving me fruit. Because it's not actually despawning the fruit when I pick it up.
Yes.
So I feel like that may have given me an unfair advantage in the last match because I really was just throwing stuff everywhere.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah, what number does it max out at? Let's find out.
Yeah.
I've got 4 minutes. Oh, I bet I can.
Paint the town purple.
Give me more.
Yeah, I would love to see like a 2v2 or like.
I mean, one thing I was thinking of is like, well, it's completely well, but like a turn-based thing. Turn-based. You have the big map, but you're basically.
Oh, like it's more strategy, like you're moving your characters around.
Right.
So yeah.
Like,
got in my way.
There, but it's not as effective. This one's closer, like you have to move.
I think, I don't know how difficult it would be. It would be kind of fun if this fountain changed depending on who was currently winning.
Ain't that just the thing?
Ain't that just what you were trying to do, huh?
In the game that are supposed to do that, that are applied to that game object.
That's just not doing it. Alright, I gotcha.
That was very much in our thoughts. There's even like, if you look at it in editor, you can see there's a big fruit of each team's fruit. fruit like overlaid over each other there, so that it can actually swap out. And we have materials.
Just not doing it.
Just doesn't work.
Gotcha. Oh, you can kick the lamppost?
You can't.
Another pet feature is redirecting the flow of traffic to your choke point.
Oh!
But we don't have choke points anymore, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of the time limit with this, it was a lot less design refinement side, more so just production.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They're just things you're gonna have to cut.
I would love to see new dynamic crowds.
Like pigs or something.
Yeah. It's like one of the things I've been looking at in terms of like a lot of things in one place without being too terrible it groups it into basically just chunks of this animal and then
Amazing how well that actually works.
one consciousness, I guess.
Yeah.
Not,
I've seen something before. I think that would be really cool. Because then it would be less like each NPC is like trying to calculate where their route is currently going, and you just have like maybe 10 that are doing that, and
Hello.
40 others that are just
How we doing?
Just
Doing
incredible.
pretty good. Okay.
We're kind of just
kind of bug testing a little bit.
just bug testing right now. John's playing it in single player, and then both of these are in the aftermath of a match.
Okay.
Yeah, more so just chatting design now.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the hallmark of a playtest event. It's like,
Yes.
it's like, all right, we don't want to, and then it's like, let's just chat design, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit. Like Dale might have asked you all this already, but walk me through the updates since the last time you showed it here.
Yeah, so the two main updates that we've implemented are we have a like sandbox tutorial area before the main match where you'll actually be able to like in person experience like the game mechanics and test out the controls for yourself to get familiar, and then you go to a spot to ready up to get into the actual match. Because we found that has been a lot more helpful for onboarding people rather than just throwing a PowerPoint at you and expecting you to read it and memorize it.
Yeah.
So we're testing out how well that has been functioning for like the player experience, and then based on feedback from the last IGDA playtest that we brought this to, we've been we've cut the like crafting stations from the gameplay loop. So instead, you just need to collect recyclables and fruit, and when you click to throw, it'll use up those resources together.
Okay.
So that way, yeah. So
that makes me happy because like I hated the crafting stations, but I felt like I was like alone in that actually. So I'm curious what made you decide that because it definitely wasn't me.
50-50 in some instances. but
Yeah.
Tended to outweigh.
Yeah.
At least in terms of what we were able to do.
Yeah.
It tended to.
Yeah, it was a tricky balance because it added another level of complexity to the gameplay loop, but especially for like new players and even until you're like well familiar with the game, it became sort of counterintuitive to like difficult to internalize like what you're supposed to do with that. I think the main deciding factor like in my heart for why I wanted to cut it was just because with everything else, you're kicking things to collect resources, whereas with the crafting station, it has a different reason for why you're kicking it, which doesn't make sense like intuitively.
Right.
Because with everything else, if you're kicking something and receiving resources that are just adding, then that makes sense. But then when people are kicking crafting stations, they were confused why it wasn't giving them resources or why nothing was happening if they didn't have the resources for it. Even with like tooltips and pop-ups we've had with it, it's just something that we decided didn't flow like as well with everything else.
Yeah, like those mechanics can be a really satisfying experience, but in a different game.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're optimized. It's a party game, but you still want to have that collection, and you still want that to be there. But it sounds like you've just streamlined it.
Yeah. Essentially, we're trying to find this really weird, like, threading the needle between just, like, complete indulgent, like, fun and a little bit more, like, strategy as you're playing, which can be tricky, but, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to make a toy, but you want people to get good at it, right?
Exactly. We want there to be at least some level of, like, strategizing and thinking about your actions as you're playing it, rather than just dropping in, closing your eyes, and spamming the mouse button.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the main stuff that we've got updated, as well as just like some minor visual things. We originally had like a different like lighting system in the main level that we've cut to make everything more clear, just because we noticed that was an issue with like legibility. Sometimes people weren't able to tell if an NPC was their team's juice color or not. Anything else we're working on from here is just like fixing major like bugs with the game, leading up to MDev, where we're hoping to like present it and get more feedback. At which point we're either going to start over from the ground up with a more like refined concept, because a lot of this development cycle was just getting ideas and then going with it and then cutting things as we didn't have time for it, which led to a lot of like game mechanic like outdated like holdovers that are still in the game that can be confusing. So we're considering just like starting from the ground up with a much more concise vision for the game.
Okay, yeah, and I bet that's kind of hard to do because this was born out of a capstone project, right? So yeah, a lot of it is like, I mean, getting what you need to do because it needs to be a polished experience, and that means probably that you end up having a lot of things in it that you'd have pared down, and you also cut a lot of things that you would have liked to have because they weren't ready yet, right?
There are a lot of things, yeah, because we had a set deadline for this and we were like learning as we were creating it. There are a lot of things that we were enthusiastically hoping to add into the game that then either like for the player experience we had to cut, or for the timeline we had to cut, or just for our own like experience and skill levels we had to cut. Like there are a bunch of holdovers in the current version as well. Like we wanted more strategy with how you're influencing the NPC crowds, like being able to knock over like street lamps and moving cars and stuff to block off different roadways. But just based on the game we ended up creating with it, they ended up not functioning towards our like main goals for the game. So there are some holdovers that we'd like to see in like different game modes now, because I think our main takeaway is we want to pare down like a lot of just like the level scale and the goals of each levels specifically, because we noticed that once people find like a sweet spot in the level that they like, they kind of tend to stick around that area and there's not as much exploration. So instead we'd be looking to convert it into smaller levels and maybe shorter timers, and then like best of 3 matches. So instead of having like the old city and the park and the beach having like each of those be their own level, that is much more concise, which allows us then to optimize in terms of performance, the player's experience, and just like the decisions that we're making a lot more like yeah.
Cool. So I mean, it sounds like, I mean, you were saying you have to decide whether you're going to declare it a prototype or move forward, but it sounds like you kind of know which way you're going.
Yeah, it'll depend. We're kind of leaning towards this as like a proof of concept, and then we'll...
So we know how to play or make a game.
Yes, we can make a game. This is a general look of the vibe we want to make the game, and if people are interested, then we can explain more about like, so this is the things that are currently in it, yada, 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 what we want to do with it going forward. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
On Steam for free is like a open beta, which we'll maybe end up just re-releasing as a separate game under the same thing and directing everybody over to it.
And you can always, I mean, there's plenty to cannibalize in a future thing. You'll have all these pieces already built, so it's not like you're going to be tossing it all out.
Even if it's stuff that we can't like reuse as easily, because we've had the experience creating it, it'll be that much more easy to just remake it. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's not an opportunity a lot of people get, is to like really be able to focus that much on a prototype.
Yeah.
Right? So you're in a really good position, even though it might feel like starting over.
Yeah, it can be tough balancing that in terms of like morale, of knowing that there's this project that you spent like the better part of a year developing on almost full time, and now considering like starting from the ground up and scrapping a bunch of that can be a daunting prospect. But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm very enthusiastic and passionate about the core like setting, thematic like aesthetic and gameplay loop, to the point where it would only just feel like refining that same game more. So I don't know.
Cool. Well, I can't wait to see the list of design pillars that that inform everything going forward. That's exciting, because like I think everybody's reaction to this is like, oh dang, like there's such a kind of a joy and excitement about it, and it seems like as long as you're holding on to that,
I think that has always kind of been the driving force, and we've been like messing around with it more and more mechanically to try and get it more in line with that. Yeah. Which I think in this version, in this like prototype, has turned into a massive hodgepodge of game that I think we would like to split into more separate sections, like perhaps like different game modes for like single player time trials, or 2v2 competitive, or even like a story mode, because we tried to sneak lore and flavor in there, but when you're just dropping in and throwing juice, it can be hard to pick up on all of that.
Right. That's the Splatoon problem, right? Yes. Like Splatoon has a lot of lore, but like good luck if all you want to do is compete.
It's for the like 10% of the audience who is excited about that.
Yeah, but it informs everything else, and so it's important.
Yeah, exactly.
All the characters have so much personality. It's just trying to figure out
How to
let it shine.
Mhm.
in a way that
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for chatting with me. This is a really good way to end the night. And hopefully you got some feedback from your play. This it's a good list. Folks watching, that's the end of the night. I'm gonna have to turn the stream off, and I'm gonna spend all this time kicking all these people out. It's gonna be a whole hassle, but I'm up for it. Thanks again to all the developers who brought their games. Thanks to all the people who came to test, and thanks for all you for watching at home or wherever the hell you are. I don't know. All right. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.